and you know that they're gonna talk for like an hour and a half about nothing, and then as soon as
You
you
just
go,
proved you're a poser. Ha 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 yeah ha 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 ha
oh my god, dude, the dough to talk shit. I smell it. Holy crap, I smell it. I smell it. You're definitely getting their $5 worth, man. They typed that out.
King Cobra JFS, why is your right bicep noticeably bigger than your left bicep? Hashtag that's ripped.
Well, thank you for noticing my large biceps. I will admit they're both about the same size, but that's because my right one's my dominant arm. Bang, let's start the fucking show, eh?
You're going to jail.
I will never leave YouTube.
I don't give a fuck about the fucking law. I'll beat your ass.
Don't come to my channel again. You will be banned.
I'll beat your ass.
You officially entered the wet panty zone.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Now you should have sound. Jeepers. Jeepers creepers. What's going on out there, folks? Yeah, we got some trouble in paradise. We got, the dam's got a few cracks in it, folks. It's official. We got it set up. We got the Rev's Chicken Run Fund. We got to get him out of there. I know there's a dividing opinion on Rev. I'm not saying that Rev's a great guy. I'm not saying he's not a douchebag. What's up out there? I'm not saying he hasn't said stuff about Tyrone and the EBT card. But I'm saying these are the symptoms of domestic violence, folks. He is a victim. He's even apologized for upsetting his partner who beat him. But anyways, we'll get into all that. We'll get into that hashtag Run Rev Run. We got a little Von Helton. We got some classic Von Helton with the introduction of a character known only as Avatar. If you've been around for a minute, you may know who that is. If not, you're going to find out tonight. That is a classic Secular Opinion versus Von Helton that has not aired for quite some time. So we're going to take a look at that. I don't know if you heard, but J.F. Kennedy Jr. is alive. So is Michael Jackson and Lady Diana, apparently. Now, I don't have any evidence for this. I'm just throwing out there. Von Helton is Q. But anyways, moving on from that. We'll take a look at a couple other cows. See what they've been up to. But you definitely want to stay around for the main attraction. Nick Bravo, if you're out there. I've reached out to you. I haven't heard anything back from Nick. Has anybody seen what the fuck Nick has been up to? We're worried about you, Nick. We're worried about you. But first things first, let's get a little drinky poo happening here. Well, Von's been pretty quiet. I don't have much of an update. You guys probably watch them more than me. But that's alright. I'm going to get nice and comfortable. Gonna have a little drink here. Get faded, get X-rated. Who knows what'll happen tonight. He's been TikToking. Yeah, I knew he was doing some TikTok, but I haven't seen too much. Sorry about the long bumper tonight too. It's just I don't know if notifications are not working or maybe I'm not launching this correctly, but I feel like it's always like 10 or 15 minutes into the stream people are finally getting notifications. So that is cold, and that's the way I like it. But how are you guys feeling tonight? Everyone doing good? Everyone have a good time? I hope so, because you know what? You deserve it. You deserve it, and I'm going to serve it up tonight. I'm not even going to waste any time. I've got a favorite here for our viewing pleasure. Yes, folks. Yes, folks. It's a Von Helton classic. He's wrecked yet another song from our classic rock catalog. But that's just the way we're doing it tonight, folks. We don't have any time. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So let's just get right into it. Thank you once again for joining me on this ride through Weirdo Wonderland. Take it away, Von Helton.
Can you remember my name as I flow through your life? 1,000 oceans I have flown, oh, and cold spirits of ice. All my life I am the echo of your path. I am returning, the echo of a point in time. A distant face it shines. 1,000 warriors I have known, oh, and laugh as the spirits appear. Oh, your light, shadows of another day. And if you hear me talking on the wind, you got to understand we must remain perfect strangers.
During the instrumental, let's play What's in Von Helton's Closet.
I know I must remain inside this well of silent sorrow. And I fucked that up, that's okay.
Of course,
just having fun.
We have Chris Chan's sweater for some reason. By Blue Bear.
A strand of silver hanging through the sky, touching more than you see. Voice of ages in your mind. Oh, it's cake at the dead of your life. Precious life, your tears are lost in falling rain. And if you hear me talking on the wind, You must understand, we must remain perfect strangers. I wonder if I should just leave it in. Robert Plant says just leave it in, so maybe I should. Just leave it in. You ever heard that? Yeah, Robert Plant says that. He says, oh, just leave it in. Here's some trivia for you. Those of you that like trivia. Trivia! Y'all don't know what trivia even is, do you? Even know what trivia is? Can you tell me what laughter is? Do you hear laughter? What song is that from, guys? A little trivia for you while you're listening to karaoke. I hope you got this tape. I don't want to do this shit. One time's enough, right guys? Yes. One time is enough. But hey, we're having fun, right? That's the plan.
All right, folks, I don't know why that's looping. But anyways, yes, we have Chris Chan sweater. We got the Valentine's Boo Bear. We've got, I don't know, it looks like a puzzle possibly up in the back. A calendar that's never been changed. Cobwebs. Regret. Terror. I mean, if those walls could talk.
All right, we're going to discuss something here. We're going to get it plain, and I'm going to tell you how I feel, and I'm going to lambaste somebody right now.
Now, Emo's been on vacation. Now, he's last week we covered quite a few of his rage videos he made while on vacation, but this week he's actually been pretty quiet. I just don't have the patience to sit through Lady Di running it. I'm sure nothing eventful at all happened, but I thought, just as a what the heck kind of thing, let's run through a few videos that he addressed at the first of the summer to yours truly. It was, in its own way, a summer of lulls, folks. Enjoy this rage with me.
Okay? Somebody has been crank calling me for the last 24 hours. The reason why this individual has been crank calling me is because they don't like that I put a copyright strike on them. Okay? They use my content without my permission. I don't give a fuck if you think it's fair use. You did not use my content with my permission. So guess what, asshole? I will never take the strike off. Okay? I already have it blocked on my phone that anybody who calls me with a restricted number now goes straight to voicemail.
So I got this motherfucker not just to change his Google number, but the fucker had to change his home number as well. A couple times. I'm proud of that.
So you can ring my phone all day long. I'll never hear it, pal. But I'll tell you what. Every time the new voicemail icon comes up, I just go in and delete it because you're not gonna influence me. I will never leave YouTube. And first of all, in every one of his messages, he says, "Oh, I gotta check up on you." Well, I'm not a fucking 2-year-old. I don't need to be checked up on. Do you understand me, you piece of shit?
Well, that escalated quite quickly, actually.
It showed up in the copyright section. I had every right to strike your video. I will continue to strike your video, and I will never take it off. So take your phone calls and jam them up your ass!
All right, so, I mean, obviously, for a guy who said he just ignored my phone calls, he was a little upset. A little upset. But that's not where it ended. Let's move along. No particular order here.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Emo Halliwell. Yeah, I'm responding to this message right here. Yeah, the owner of this username called me, okay? This guy who owns this username called me, alright, earlier today. But your voicemail was so goddamn distorted, your voicemail was so goddamn garbled, that I couldn't even listen to half of it.
Now, I don't know why this was only coming through one side, but I will say now, I think I know who this account is, if I remember correctly, and they may have called him. But he tries to connect it to me, and just for the just for the record, none of my flag accounts are called Kill All Flaggots. And yeah, so that wasn't actually me. But anyways, enjoy. Let's continue.
Because it was so distorted. If you're gonna crank call somebody, asshole, at least have the decency to learn how to make your video clean. Make your video pure, where people can hear your message that you're trying to get across. Because your voicemail, dude, was totally distorted, totally fucked up. And I'm going to say this for the record right now. I have never performed on any porn site. So all the shit that you're hearing on YouTube that I'm a porn star and I performed on a porn site is all bullshit.
Now, for the record, I never claimed that he was a porn star that performed on a porn site. What did happen is all his personal information ended up on a porn site, and people were calling him to mash diapers, which he never said no to, as far as I know. I just want to clear the record on that.
I have never been paid or filmed me doing it on the internet, okay? So I don't know where this fucking piece of shit
on
is
the
got,
internet,
where he's got, oh, I got proof that you're in porno videos. No, you probably got somebody that looks like me that's not like me.
No, it was Emo dancing with his belly out. That's what it was.
And you want to insinuate to the YouTube community that it's me. Because if I was a porn star, do you think I'd be stuck in the house all the time? Or do you think I'd be out driving Ferraris and Lamborghinis and having some great fucking...
No, he's not a porn star. Definitely not a star. He would be in the same category as Revan Shan's porn. But it was basically him with his belly flopped out dancing around as well. I think it's still up on Pornhub. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, if someone was to do search on Pornhub, they would probably find Emo on there. I'm just saying.
I'd have money if I was a porn star. I wouldn't be living on Social Security disability if I was a porn star. So all this fucking shit that the trolls are going around, oh, we got videos of him fucking in porn videos. Yeah. You got shit, buddy. You got shit. Okay? I have never been in a porn video in my life. And I don't intend to start now. And then they were making fun of people who have diaper fetishes.
Yeah, that is true. That part is true. Definitely. But anyways, let's move on to another one. And hey, folks, for the new people just rolling in, thanks for coming. We're going to have a fun show. We got some stuff coming up. If you know the YouTube drill, I got to say this shit. If you haven't subscribe, please. And thumbs up the fucking video. Come on. I'm just saying. I mean, where else can you get entertainment for less than a bag of Cheetos? I'm just saying. Pretty good fucking deal, folks.
Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever the case may be in your part of the world.
So remember, this is a man who says he totally doesn't listen to my messages. It's all in vain. It's all in vain, folks. But here he is reading one of my messages horribly and totally gets things wrong. But anyways, it's still lolsy. Let's roll on through this. By the way, this is fair use. I mean, it's about me. So, I'm just saying.
I am Emo Halliwell. And when you reach 1,000 subs, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube gives you a button. It's called the copyright button. It shows up just above monetization. And just above monetization, and in between monetization and subtitles is where this is on the list. When you make 1,000 subs, they give you this copyright page on YouTube. When you get this copyright page on YouTube, okay, it allows you to copyright strike anybody who is reusing your content. Well, I copyrighted struck an individual who is now butthurt. I think this guy needs diapers. I think this guy needs a fucking diaper change because he's whining like a little fucking baby. He's
it's me.
whining like
In case
a little
you didn't
fucking
guess, it's
bitch.
me.
He's been calling me for 2 fucking days,
Thank you, little
threatening
Miss
me
Cindy.
with bodily harm, threatening me by way of sending things to my house or sending people to my house. He's threatening to expose my public information all over the fucking internet on sites like Grindr and any other type of dating sites that there is. Okay, he's trying to expose my information where people can come to my house, rape and murder me, kill me. This is what he wants. He wants physical harm to be done to me.
Now hold up.
But this,
Hold up. That is actually not true. Anybody knows me for a second, yeah, I fuck with these asshats, but I never threaten to send people to kill them or anything like that. He's saying because he found out that I was the one to put his shit up on Pornhub, that fucking by that through proxy, I'm sending perverts to his house to kill him and give him AIDS. That's what he's trying to say, but maybe, I don't know.
and he says in all the phone calls, I'm concerned about you.
I
don't want you to kill yourself. I don't want you to do this. No, he wants the people he's sending over to do it. Okay? And I'm going to show you in this video, I'm tired of this now. So now I'm going to start exposing the phone calls from this asshole. I'm going to start showing each and every one of you the fucking phone calls and the type of sick and twisted this guy is. I will never take the strike off. Okay? I will never fucking take the strike off. So bring it! Bring it, you son of a bitch!
Oh, I love it.
You fucked up! You got flagged! You deserved it!
Hey, Justin, just doing a little bit of a check-in. I know it was a little slack there, I said after midnight, but I figured I'd give you 3 calls around 11-ish there, 11 and 12. But here we are, we're about 2 in the morning. I just want to make sure everything's good. You're doing okay. How's Mike doing? You might want to prepare him for the butt hurt. Again, I'm trying to stop this stuff.
Now, be clear, see, I'm concerned about him. And I'm preparing them for butthurt that may be coming. This is not a bad thing. I'm trying to help stop the butthurt. I mean, I'm just trying to interject a little kindness in the man's life. I thought that through kindness, we could reach a resolution. Again, I'm guilty of giving these people the benefit of the doubt. I'm a sucker for it, I guess.
These people, they're animals. Let me tell you, they're fucking animals.
They're animals.
And what he means by the people that are brutal and the people that are animals are the people on the dark web that he's sharing my information to.
Yeah, that's not true. That's not true at all. But, I'm just saying.
But, like I said, if you just remove that copyright strike, I think I can stop these people. Anyways, hope you're doing...
If you just remove that copyright strike, blackmail. Blackmail at its finest. Fucking blackmail at its fucking finest. At its finest. I'm going to put you all over gay dating sites. I'm going to put your name and number out there so people can come and rape and murder and kill you, emo. But I will stop all of those people from coming and raping and murdering and killing you and giving you fucking AIDS and raping you and...
No. I'm just going to let him go. If you don't think for a second that he's loving this as much as I do.
Mike, and harming you if you just take the copyright strike down. Yeah! No! Absolutely not! Not happening!
Well, stiff upper lip. I saw you crying on YouTube, stopping the live streams and all that stuff, but I don't know what to tell you, man. But let's get this. Just pick up the phone and let's have a conversation and bury the hatchet before it even starts. You don't even know me, and you attack my channel. So let's get it done. Let's just get this over with and have a good summer.
Bury the hatchet before anything starts. Let's just get it resolved. Let's just pick up the phone. Now, I want to make clear that one of the first steps that YouTube recommends before you file a counter, which I didn't file counters at all. I was within my right to do so, but I didn't because I wanted to resolve it outside of YouTube, and they suggest contacting the person, the claimant, that puts the strike against your account. And that's all I did over and over and over again all summer long until he changed his numbers. I'm just saying, I just wanted to talk to the guy to work things out and make sure he was doing okay because I care.
I know I'm going to have a good summer. I'm just more worried about you because you seem kind of volatile, and I don't want you like chugging a jug of bleach on camera and shit like that. So let's get this over with. Bye.
So he doesn't want me to chug a jug of bleach, but he wants people to come over and rape and murder me by giving everybody my address on the internet. Because, see, here's the part that you don't understand, people. When you copyright somebody, they get your name and address because you have to provide it when you hit somebody with a copyright strike. You have to give your name, number, and address. So every time you copyright strike...
Well, he's kind of right. And I know back in the day, filing a counter, people will get all your information, because I know someone who got my docs that way. Well, part of my docs, because I wasn't stupid enough to put everything. But anyways, that's a whole different story. But I did not get his personal information from his copyright strike. All they give you is an email. I got his personal information from Emo, because Emo posted it all over his Facebook, all over his quote-unquote radio websites, all his contact information between YouTube, different social media sites, he posts himself publicly. I'm just saying.
Like somebody, the troll or the asshole that's reusing your content gets your docs. This is how he got my number. This is why he's harassing me. Because when you file a copyright claim, they get all your information. And if they counterclaim, which they won't do 90% of the time, you wind up getting all of their information. So because I filed a copyright strike on this guy, this is how he got my fucking name, number, and address. Okay? Gotta clean my throat there. Alright. So that's one message. This message I can't really play because he says, oh, I made a mistake in your address, okay? And as you can see, the text didn't translate it right for what he said. So that's why the text doesn't make any sense. But he basically says my name and address on that and says, oh, I had your name and number and your address wrong, but I just want to call you up and correct it. I really have your real name and number, okay? And then he puts me on, and then supposedly he put me on Grindr, where I'm getting sexual, explicit phone calls now from people on Grindr because he put my name and number out there. Okay, and my address, by the way. Here we go. Here's a call from a pervert.
Oh, this is great.
Or it may be the same troll impersonating a pervert. But let's see.
Hi, this is Marcus, and your ad on Grindr here. I was looking up some local guys, and yeah, I seen this thing that's like bearded men in diapers and stuff like that. And you want to eat a guy's ass while your friend Mike washed and fed the geese. I'm a nature lover too, and they said something about like some sort of FUD thing or something like that. And I'm into Disneyland and shit like that. So I don't know. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Twisted, perverted, sick. Okay? That's all I'm going to respond to that one. Then in this one, he calls me a fucking alcoholic. Now, I told you guys multiple times, I was born with cerebral palsy.
Now, again, I do not call him an alcoholic. I say that I kind of take the mantle of being his mentor, like his big brother, kind of like an AA. That's what I said. I was comparing it, right? I was saying I'm here for you as if we were in AA together. I actually never called him an alcoholic. I'm just saying. I'm just clearing the record. Just clearing the record, folks.
What part of the cerebral palsy do you not understand? The cerebral or the palsy part? Okay? Cerebral or the palsy part? Which part don't you fucking understand? I'm not a fucking alcoholic. I don't drink alcohol. I very rarely drink alcohol. I can't stand drunks, okay? Because I grew up with them, and I swore I would never live that lifestyle. My fucking uncle was a fucking drunk that used to beat his fucking kids, okay? So I know what it's like to live with a fucking drunk. So don't call me a fucking drunk when I don't fucking drink. Do you understand me, scumbag? And then he says, "Oh, I'm just trying to be your big brother, like to an alcoholic like you." Well, I don't need you as a big brother because a big brother wouldn't expose my fucking information on sex sites. A brother would not do that to his brother. So let's listen to this one now.
Hey there, emo buddy. Sorry, I actually really dropped the ball on this one. I didn't even notice that video you put up about the phone calls hours ago there, but you seem pretty upset. I just want to make sure it's okay. You know, this is just a checkup. Where are we?
Oh, I'm putting your public information on every gay dating site that there is. I'm putting your information on the dark web. I'm putting your name all over the place where I can fucking have you raped, murdered, and beaten. But I just want to know if you're okay, emo. I just want to know if you're okay. Yeah, twisted. Very fucking twisted. Very fucking twisted. Sick and twisted.
We're about just a second. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Okay, Jesus. All right. So, anyways, I just looking here. Yeah, we're just about 20 past the hour here, 4 a.m. And again, sorry for that. I'm not making a very deal. I don't know what they call it, Alcoholics Anonymous. So it's supposed to be like your sponsor, your mentor.
Again, I don't drink. I don't need a sponsor. You fucking faggot. You're a fucking faggot. Do you understand me? You're a low-life motherfucking faggot. And I don't need you as a big brother because I don't have a drinking problem.
Well, it's not about the alcohol. I'm just saying I'm there for you. I'm there for you. Jeepers. Hurting hearts need some healing, folks. That's all I'm really saying. That is the theme tonight. Hurting hearts need some healing, and we're going to get into that in just a second, but let's just keep moving forward.
Do you understand that, you fucking faggot?
Jeez, that's uncalled for. I think that kind of language is uncalled for, personally.
Or I guess, yeah, that's right. Mentors. I'm a mentor in this program that we put together. Kind of interesting how our fates have intertwined, and I'm kind of like your big brother, but you're older than me. And speaking of older men, I noticed Mike is about 10 years, 12 years older than me. So I guess that's quite a catch. You're looking for a...
He's 13 and a half years older, if you must know, you fucking faggot, you fucking scumbag.
Retards and diapers. But anyway, don't do something crazy. Drink. Do something crazy. Don't go 10 years, 12 years older, but you're older than me. And speaking of older men, I noticed Mike is about 10 years, 12 years older than me. So I guess that's quite a catch. You're looking for a retards and diapers. But anyways, don't do something crazy. Drink the bleach live, because that would be awful. But anyways, just remember, I said to the end of the weekend, think about taking that down. All right? I know it was a moment of anger.
I'll give you to the end of the weekend to take that copyright strike down, or it gets worse. Did you hear that? I'll give you to the end of the weekend to take the copyright strike down, or it gets worse. Just saying. I'll never take it down. And then he wonders why I'm pissed. He's crank calling me like this. He's called me, crank called me like this over 200 times.
No.
And I'm not supposed to be upset! I'm not supposed to be angry!
Well, I didn't. At this point, there was no way I called him 200 times. Now, multiple people may have called him, but I didn't call him 200 times.
Hold it against you. I just want to make sure you're okay. There's no hurt.
No, you don't want to make sure I'm okay because you're putting my docs out there all over the fucking internet where I can get raped and murdered. What part of that don't you understand?
Feelings, believe it or not. There's absolutely no hard feelings. Take the strike down. It's going to get worse.
Take this strike down or it's going to get worse. Listen.
Now, I have a confession to make here, people. I really didn't put his stuff out all over the internet, and there was no dark web, and nobody was coming to rape him or murder him. I did make a parody video of him dancing with his belly out and put it on Pornhub, and he freaked out. That's the reality of what happened, and I crank called him a bunch of times and just kind of had fun with it and did voices and stuff. That's the extent of what I did, but oh, the rage. Oh, the rage.
The very end of the call. Take the strike down or it's going to get worse. I'll play it one more time.
It never got worse.
I'll play it one
No
more
hard
time.
feelings, believe it or not. There's absolutely no hard feelings. Take the strike down. It's going to get worse.
Take the strike down or it's going to get worse. Another threat. Another fucking threat. Okay? There it is, guys. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. And then the last one.
Buddy, I hope you have a check-in. You're all right. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I'll check in on you in a bit. Later.
So there you go.
Yeah, I left him some stupid phone calls. I admit it. It was pretty stupid. But no, and just for the record, I didn't post his docs all over the place. I did not threaten him with people to come over and rape and murder him and give him AIDS. But it was interesting. Let's let him round this out, finish it off, give him the last word.
That's it, folks. Exposing a crank caller in a nutshell. Okay? And I'm going to go to the YouTube studio one more time because I'm going to show you this. This is YouTube. And I'm going to go to YouTube studio so you can actually see I'm going to YouTube studio. Okay, let me get a better shot here of the YouTube studio. As we all know, this is the YouTube studio right here. And right here, between subtitles and copyright, between subtitles and monetization, when you're over 1,000 subs, this button shows up. When that button shows up, it shows all the videos that are reusing your content. Okay? Then, over here, there would be a button that says, remove content.
So basically what he does, he just sees a list of people that use video clips, and rather than reviewing them to see if they actually meet fair use, or maybe they're even complimentary towards him, he just goes down the line with absolutely no discretion and just flags everybody. And that was my kind of thing. I even offered him, in the beginning, I said, look, if you're offended, all I did was play the video where he breaks the box. I didn't even, really comment on it. I just played the video, right? And I just said, if it offends you, I will edit that part of the video out. But he wouldn't hear it. He had no part of it. So I yanked his tits. We had a little bit of fun with him this summer. The strikes are gone. Emo, if you're watching, Schemo, I should say. No hard feelings. We're waiting with bated breath for you to return to the internet after your long overdue vacation to see what antics you bring along with you. Now, let's get into one of the jewels of the crown, so to speak, of this evening. There's trouble in paradise, folks. Again, We got Rev's Chicken Run Fund going. You can help out below. Now, I said $100. I don't know what a good lot lizard goes for these days. Baptized in Fire is going to help me out, but the plan is we're going to kidnap Rev. We're going to, I'm just going to say, we're going to get him hooker. We're going to get him the hell out of there. He is obviously, again, think of Rev as you will. I'm not saying he's innocent. I've heard the EBT lobster tails clips. I've heard worse come out of his mouth. He's got his own problems. But in that current environment, as a victim, it's not going to get better, folks. This is a serious thing. We want to help Rev get out of here. But it seems that there are some cracks in the foundation.
Howdy, folks, Reverend.
So we're just going to back up just a little bit. Just a little bit. To where I think the problems really started taking hold. Now, if you're out of the loop and you don't follow these two knuckleheads, because, I mean, why would you? One of their best friends, Faith, apparently has been making the moves on Jason. Shanny's found out. And, of course, Jason, the whole situation, have you watched the show The Boys? I get the feeling in the house, Shanny is like Homelander. And everybody is just kind of scared. Right? Anyways, I don't want to digress. Let's hear it from the horse's mouth.
Individual of Revelation News here. I'm JWE. I have to say this, and this is a video that's going to apply. This applies from now until eternity, because there's weird stuff going on in your head about what we could be or something. Because you wouldn't be...
Look, folks, you got to look for the signs. The man is in a closet. No, he's in the bathroom. I take that back. That might be a bathrobe, or it could be Shanny's bathrobe. It could be a tarp, or one in the same. I'm not sure. Hanging over his right shoulder. There's another hanger for some reason. Then, of course, we got the bound up hand towel that has been there ever since they moved to Japan. Anyways, he's sitting on a toilet right now, folks, making a video. But this is his only place of solace in that dank. Basically, it's like a cell,
Sending me these kissy faces and these little hearts and these little songs of, oh, when you were mine or something like that. Look, I know you got head injury, so I'm not going to talk down to you because you're smart. I'm not going to talk down to you, but I'm also going to say that it's caused problems. These little kissy faces and stuff like that to me in private messages on Facebook Messenger.
Reminds me of the devil from
So the person, individual I'm talking about, it's Faith. I have to use your name because this has become a problem for me.
Oh, it's totally muted.
So I want to say that the...
All right, so I'll make this quick. First of all, thank you for contributing to the Rev Escape Fund, Todd. I do appreciate that. I didn't catch it in time to read your comment. He's definitely a character from Futurama. I see the slow transition into Lisa Loeb, personally, but that's, again, I don't want to get off topic. The point is, folks, domestic violence, it's a serious thing. I'm going to let it out. I'm working on Sally Struthers to come out and help pitch this. If we can get this, I mean, regardless of what, I know he's got his issues, but he is a victim here, folks. It's documented on the record. I'm just saying. Anyways.
The advanced weird little kissies and the hearts and stuff are no longer, absolutely not welcome messages. Do you got that? Because it looks weird. And you know that you and I, Because you know that you and I have never had any kind of romantic nothing. So if you think there might be something, there can't be and never will be, because I'm with Shannon, period. Which it seems to me, weirdly, I have to keep saying to people on the internet that I am married. That means I'm not looking for anybody. I'm with Shannon. That's it. So, to Faith, you're cut out now because those messages...
Because Shani found the messages. I'm just throwing it out there. But let's just be real, folks. They are not actually married. I mean, they're common law, I guess, for sure. And to me, that's not a big deal. But I just think for these pious, preachy Christians to be calling themselves married, I think that's kind of stretch. A bit of a stretch. But anyways.
We're fucking weird. And they're unwanted advances on a guy that's married, i.e. me. So you're cut out now, and it's not going to be coming back unblocked after a month. Right, Shani? Right? We're not unblocking. This one's solid because you're like overstepping weird bounds, and it's not welcome. Peace out.
Sorry, you'll notice, folks, he had to get confirmation from Shani, right? He's always looking to the side because she's standing at the door frame. Anybody that's been following this train wreck knows this is not uncommon. When Shani gets pissed and there's a certain narrative, Rev starts making apologetic videos, staring out of the corner of his eye, waiting to see if he's going to get struck with a fetish whip. I'm just saying, this is the life this guy leaves. And I do agree, I'm concerned about the kids too. We're not angels, folks. We can only save so many at a time. So things got tense. Now, what I found interesting, because it's not just me, other people have been noticing this. Actually, Drag found a great clip, and he was playing it just after the domestic violence incident, where Shani actually, on the record, assaulted him. And Rev does the typical victim tactic of making a video apologizing for upsetting her and that it was his fault. Now, I've noticed since people have showed a little bit of empathy and sympathy towards Rev and spoke out about his victimhood, Shani has done the typical Shani thing and tried to flip the switch to she's the victim at his expense. It's always at his expense. If anybody watched the arrest video, a highlight for me was that when she realized she couldn't cry her way out of it and was getting charged, her first response was, well, then you have to arrest him too. It's always at his expense, right? So now that she's noticed that he's been getting some empathy and people have been recognizing that he's a victim of a domestic situation, she not only has been posting daily, almost hourly, how bad it is for her, but that she is actually a victim of him, calling him a monster. Oh, but there's no need to show that because we're going to have their own words. Now, this is in no particular sequence. I just got a few examples that I'd like to share. Again, some have been posted, some have not. What do we got next? Now, some may be hard to hear. We might skip through it, but let's just move ahead. So if you listen carefully, you can hear them arguing in the background. I'll try to turn up the volume for you good folks.
The host saw that you have some marital problems and just swooped in. It's disgusting. We don't have marital problems.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I don't know what you're doing. It's not marital problems. It's more like you need to fix your fucking anger problem. I'm trying to fix myself. We need to fix each other, man. We've just gone through too much shit. We're fucking traumatized. That ain't marital problems. That's fucking fixing shit that need to be fixed. Marital problems would be worse than that. Trust me. Am I right, baby?
I have no comment.
I love you.
Because I don't have a community tab to share stuff with people. Yeah, keep smiling.
Mm-hmm.
You see how they started a fight?
Now she's going to see how they did it, baby. It's not me. They're making me, baby. Don't make me mad, baby. You hear how he said, yeah, keep smiling? Because while what he's referring to is her shit-talking him. The guy who's paying her way through life and her children's, who owes her absolutely no obligation. She's been smearing on her community tab, trying to use her quote-unquote leverage on the internet to make him look like a monster for no other reason than take the position of victim. Because he was getting recognized that he may be a victim. These are classic traits of an abuser, folks. I'm just saying. Listen carefully.
No,
This
I was
is-
already pissed about that.
Well, I was pissed at what you did.
So arrogant. These trolls. I'd be okay if you make people pay for it.
Pay for what?
Your community posts
you want people to pay for me saying shit? Okay. But no. How about you guys mind your own business? How about that? The host saw that you have some marital problems and just swooped in. It's disgusting.
Alright, I have this set on loop apparently. I gotta take it off somehow. But anyways, so that's one clip. Let's move on. Wilson says he sent me something juicy. Oh, about the sun. Yeah, you know what? I might check that out. We'll flip over to YouTube. I don't have time to download it and everything right now, but yeah, we'll check that out as well. The pattern of abuse continues, folks.
Very sorry.
Now he's apologizing for her being upset.
That's my doing. Like the rat trap.
I know it's low, folks, but
I love it. I love you. Yes, I do.
You love me.
Treat exactly. That's why I'm getting treatment to fix money. I am. My next appointment is Tuesday the 29th. Okay? That's my next appointment. I'm gonna fix this. Yeah.
see how she has now flipped the script. He is actually apologizing for her being upset that he was upset about her shit posting about him for days. He is actually, these are like the same people that got mad at Von Helton for ripping him off and then apologized for being mad. This is victim mentality, folks.
Absolutely. I'm just going to go I'm so sorry. What? All I have is what, honey? Apologies? Yeah, I know. That's lame. I have to change it. I have to just change the behavior. That's what I have to do. Not apologies. That's apologies. I've learned that apologies after the fact mean very little.
So he is apologizing for her being upset. Let's take a look. I think I have this loaded up. This is a video that he made during this time, around the same time. Oh, what is this?
Every time I move this fucking microphone, that kid goes in.
Oh, I'm not sure what this is.
I'm just sick of it, man. Yeah. I'll shut up completely.
I'll shut up.
Completely.
Now he's got to shut up.
No, I'm not.
Whatever. Let your anger get the best of you.
No, it's fine.
Whatever.
Now she's spinning it on him, right? This is your flaw. Oh, now you got anger issues. Yeah, anger issues. Now you're getting angry. This is manipulation at work, folks. This is how you manipulate someone who has wet brain to take all their money. I'm just saying.
Whatever. I'm done with this. I'm not talking.
Very telling. Very telling.
Can you please, with the language?
It's on the TV, genius. It's just on the TV.
Why are you treating me like this?
I'm gonna stop it right here
Yeah,
before it gets any worse. I'm gonna stop.
yeah, because you're being very disrespectful.
I need to get high.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, on CBD. I need to get high on CBD. Completely legal. What is wrong with you? Is there something wrong, Danny? What's wrong?
And the manipulation continues, folks.
Every time I move this fucking microphone, that kid goes in the fucking...
And the manipulation continues. Now,
Hey, guys.
this is a video he makes shortly after that she can't make the stream. I can't remember the exact sequence of events, but he's made a few of these during. Again, another step toward... There's many traits here, folks. We have the dyeing of the hair, the changing, trying to escape. That is a sign. You'll see, now, pardon me for generalizations, but many times you'll see women do this, that escape an abusive relationship. They'll try to do a metamorphosis that makes them feel better. They'll do... This is a scream for help. Look at the eyes. He's obviously been crying. And Shani's made him get on and make another video announcing she's in too much pain.
Guys, how you doing? Reverend individual here for Shani for Christ. And we're not going to be coming live again tonight, folks, because Shani is in pain.
Probably hurt her hand beating him.
Chronically again. So, pray for her, give her the good vibes, whatever you want to do, if you could. We'd appreciate that, so. God bless you, we love you, and go watch Shabitsky.
This is a man ready. Look at his eyes, folks. Just take a second. Look into those eyes. If those are not the eyes of a victim, this man is on the verge. We have to free Rev, sorry. Who the fuck ever. We got to get this guy out. We got to get him out. Just a taste of new pussy. Remember, this is a man whose only other experience sexually is with a rubber mail order torso. I'm still convinced he's technically a virgin. And that's not a knock on Rev. I'm just saying, do the math, folks. Do the math. Literally, the numbers don't add up. I don't think actual penetration has occurred. We got to get Rev out of there. We got to get him out. Run, Rev, be strong. Someone else swore they saw him blinking for help in one of the videos. I have to scan through. But he was trying to send messages through blinks, I believe. He is a POS. He is a POS. But this environment is not helping him at all. And the cycle of abuse, someone posted about the kids. I'm just saying, this could be a side effect of how he talks to the children, is venting off steam of what he's holding up of how he's treated. I'm not excusing it, but I'm saying there's a cycle of abuse we're seeing here, right? I'm just saying we got to break the cycle. Then that's another opinion. Stay, Rev, stay. Sit, stay, good boy. If he's some people are happy. He just doesn't strike me as a feeder. I don't know, but
if you're looking for somebody to watch, Shabitsky's just a chill stream, man. Shabisky. Shabitsky. Go check him out. So we apologize. But yeah, she's hurting. My lovely, beautiful girl's hurting. So we love you guys. All right. See you tomorrow. Hopefully.
You don't know. Now, did he say hopefully because hopefully we will be streaming tomorrow? Or was that another cry for help, folks? Think about it. Put it in context. That was a cry for help. He's saying, I may not make it to the morning. Get me out of here. That's how I read it. let's take a little break here. Let's go over to YouTube side because there's some of these. I held this one for you. Okay. Oh, I don't know what that was. Got a couple more to look at here, folks. Let's move over to YouTube side. Now, this is something you may have not caught. I'll make sure the volume's up for this. This was last night that I was made privy to. A couple, I guess apparently someone just showed respect for Rev and said, stay strong, and that set Shani off. So listen carefully. There's a few good lines in this one. So you may not have heard this one yet. We'll check out the one that Wilson shared with me too. We'll go over and look at that where she's actually chewing out her autistic son. But well, anyways, we'll get to that.
Is to just be chill and peaceful. I appreciate you, Thaddeus, very much. What in the name of Christ is that? It's what's her name? What's that girl on YouTube? Colleen. She would have done that part good. Colleen, you know? She would have. Yeah, Colleen, whatever her name is. Yeah. Miranda speaks or something. Yeah, it's fine. No, see, that's not. Yeah, she does need love, but like the way you're putting that.
If you don't like them, just walk.
Yeah, I don't like that, man.
Yeah, just walk them.
Like passive aggressive, you know what I mean? It's passive aggressive. I hate that shit. That's worse than. Oh, God. Yeah, exactly. I'm not doing it. Thank you, hon. You're always smart. Thank you. Yo. What is Johnny? What is Joan Depp's name in this?
Like I have to be mistreated for something.
Why though? Wow.
It's gonna get hot.
Beautiful words you're giving me. Thank you.
Oh, someone said something nice about Rev.
It's really nice.
She's gonna lose it.
Change, you know.
She's gonna lose it.
I really appreciate your words. Thank you. Oh my God, Freddy's maggots and pus. That's nasty, dude.
Puppies.
Oh my God, my girl.
I love you.
You complete me.
Puppies.
You do. You make me perfect. Miranda sings, exactly, yeah. That she would have been great in that part in this movie, you know. If she was like what, 12 maybe, right? Channy? Miranda sings would have been like 12 here.
I think she's younger than us. Huh?
Yeah, I think she's younger than us. Yeah, so that means she wasn't even born, right? She wasn't even friggin' born, dude. I don't think.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
This was made in like 87, right, Channy?
I think so.
Something like that, 87. I think I'm accurate. Kind of close, maybe.
Now, I wanted to back it up for a little context. It's going to get hot here in a second. But this is the type of comment, just so we can have some perspective here, that actually sets Shani off. And I'm trying to read this from across the room, but as somebody says, I've seen the fruits of your beliefs, brother. You have a kind and generous heart, my brother. You deserve to be happy. Let's just keep moving forward and see how Shani reacts.
I'd ask Siri, but she's an idiot. Wow, he's like, oh my God, this is so weird. He's having like a seizure in school now. This is horrible. Bless the child. But she was kind of looked like she was laughing at the same time. Poor girl. Yeah, it's horrible.
So someone else comes in and says, stay strong, Rev. We love you, bro. Okay.
Oh.
The teacher's just freaked out and wants to help her.
My loves.
Thanks, Andy Cap.
So he says thank you. You can hear her getting closer to the mic, so she's going to read the screen now and see that people are paying attention to Rev, but not saying nice things about her.
Stay strong. They're acting like you're some kind of fucking victim.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're just hypersensitive to stuff right now. I think you're just hypersensitive. And you should be, because...
Like, how about stay strong, Shanny?
Well, yeah, that goes for you, too. That would go for you, too.
He has to reassure.
Because haters of you ain't welcome. If they're just saying, oh, me, and no support for you, then you're gone. Because we're a team. We're a friggin' team. That's what we do.
So first he thanks the person for the comment, and then says if they don't support Shanny too and say nice things, they're gone. They're banned. This is a cry for help, folks.
You're not a victim.
No, I'm not a victim. I never...
You're not going through this horrible ordeal dealing with me.
No,
It's
I'm...
not that hard to deal with at all.
No, you're not.
Fucking psychopath.
Yeah, they get this stuff from stupid channels that don't know you at all. I tried to make that as clear as I could in the last stream. In the other stream, you know? I wanted to make it so fucking clear. Okay? Well, I appreciate the kind words. I'm gonna just ignore chat now. Thank you.
They act like you're some victim because you're with me.
Well, it's not the case, and I made that as clear as possible.
So he thanks the people again for the comments, but then reassures Shanny, I'm just going to ignore chat. I won't read nice things that support me because it upsets you. I mean, this is the life this guy... I mean, by choice. If it was me, I'd say, hey, it's been real. Time to hit the bricks. You know, I don't want to see the kids put out, so I tell you what, here's 3 months paid. I'm moving back to the house I own. Or something. Or send her to the fucking house. And have her sit around the goddamn Blue Barrel. You know, she can have her own little hobo fire in the kitchen and get all set up. I'm just saying, Rev, get the fuck... We got to get him out. Rev's Chicken Run Fun, folks. We got to make this happen. We got to save a life. Where would Elton John be if someone didn't save him? That's all I'm saying.
Janny?
I hate being treated that way.
Yeah, it's not fair to you at all. Because it's not the case. You're a fucking great person to be with. You're very much a blessing to be with. You know what I mean? So I'm sick of the bullshit. It's like, I'm not a victim, period.
Someone says they gave the house back to G-Man. I'm not sure, but good. Then her and Shanny and G-Man can share their little hobo fire in the kitchen together. Because let's be honest, that's where Shanny wants to be. I mean, how manipulated and how cuckified do you have to be where you're actually giving your woman money to give to the man that she would rather be with? But because he's a broke loser, you were like third or fourth pick. As I understand it, she basically just moved herself into his life. As I understand it. But anyways, let's listen to this again.
Good for the shit.
This disgusts me, that stay strong shit.
Oh my God. Yeah, because I know why. Yeah, I know why you take it that way. Because it's like, what do I have to stay strong for? Right? Right? That's what it is. And the implication then goes to, oh, it's because my wife is fucking whatever. That's what the implication
What's
is.
really fucked up is I'm the one who's been holding up this fucking relationship while you've been trying to find who you fucking are.
No, I was recovering from an illness, but
I that's what I meant, though.
yeah, okay.
Like, and I was holding it up. And they
Yeah.
act like I'm some kind of fucking weakling, some kind of horrible person.
Yeah.
Some kind of person who can't fucking do shit.
Well, that's just because that they're of a cadre of people that have a mission.
Ugh.
Okay. This is gang stalking. What Shani goes through is literal gang stalking, and I've seen it for years. And they try and act like mental health advocates. A lot of them call themselves mental health advocates when they are harassing a woman with BPD, which is considered a very serious.
Notice how he's flipped this script, folks, to satisfy her. This all started with a couple people saying, stay strong. Second comment after that one, actually this would be the third. I seen Rev's works. He practiced what he preaches. Stay strong, brother. And now, within a matter of minutes, she's manipulated him into going on stream, on camera, full Lisa Loeb, and now claiming that this is harassment. Praising Rev is harassment towards Shani.
Yeah, but it doesn't make me an invalid who can't make fucking proper decisions and shit.
No, of course not. No. BPD is very complex. Some people don't. They say it's not even an illness. Whatever. It's like.
It's just a reaction to trauma.
Right. Exactly. It's like an autoimmune response, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like identical to an autoimmune response, almost identical.
I mean, we could go on all night with this, but let's check out the, that was on the Geek Room's backup channel. I think it's Geek Room Bites. All right, well, let's check this out. It's not very long, folks, but this will give us even more perspective into the hell that these people have to endure living with this woman.
I try. You know, I try to help people out. I try to give people a good time. I try not to linger on things that are negative. I try to focus on the good thing.
Ooh, that went south quick. I don't know what happened to the volume there. Oh, she muted herself. Do you see that? Let's back it up. You can read her lips. This is her talking to her kids. Let's just back this up. I think it's pretty clear what she's saying, at least a few of these words. Okay.
It's on the good thing.
She's looking at her kid. Look at those lips. What is she saying? Shut the fuck up. Da-da-da. Okay. Look at her. She is mad. Something about the fucking face. Did you guys see that? Let's back this up again. This is a good close-up. This is fucking foul shit, man. Now keep in mind, this is how she talks to her own autistic son. Let's back that up again. And look at the names. Illuminati Queen. And he's Reverend Bitch Tits. So what I got out of that is she threatened to punch him in the fucking face and something, or she's gonna, and tells him to shut the fuck up. Wow. That is pretty foul, folks. I have to say that that's just disgusting and wrong. Yeah, Mother of the Year right there. Wow. Folks, let's make this a reality. We got 463 days to go to get him out of there. I don't know. I don't know what we'll do with the money. We'll get him a fruit basket or something. But anyways, folks, let's move ahead. We're going to change gears. We're going to get into some Von Helton here. We got some good stuff coming up. Thank you once again, everyone, for joining. If you could, hit the subscribe button. Give it a thumbs up. You know the drill. Just first, though, I want to check in with our favorite targeted citizen here. Now, I'm going to let I think this is what I'm going to do with this guy, because I don't sift through his stuff. But I'm going to let you guys pick. All right, so you guys can throw it out there. Planes and Walmart. We got Wet Boat Blues. Vilified Loser begging for his house payment. Oh, he goes on a pretty good rant on that one. Airplanes and kitty cats. Plane harassment. The planes have been following him again. Targeted individuals must eat. Sailboat damaged by gang stalkers. SS Pidlong. Gang stalkers beware. Stalkers from Salt Car. What are you guys saying? Vilified Loser? I know there's some lag, so I'll give you guys a second. What do we want to watch here before we move into some Von Helton? I'm seeing Vilified Loser. I think that's maybe what we'll go with. Yeah, he's mad. Oh, he's mad. It's a longer one, but let's check it out.
Here, did you know that once or twice a month, because I don't...
We'll back it up to the beginning here. I did watch a little bit of this one.
Here you guys, Stuart Pidlong.
Stuart Pidlong.
Citizen.
Targeted.
Got a little update for you today, and it's... What's the song? But what's in the 90s? It was, isn't it ironic, don't you think? Isn't it ironic? Remember that song? As a targeted individual, I get attacked by everybody. And that's cool. But for the ones that play the high and mighty role, vilified freedom, the one that loves to attack me, and he ain't got enough of his own decent content. Cause see, all his I've never watched a video of his. Never watched a video. I've just scrolled down and watched the videos just attack people. He's such a worthless human being. He doesn't work. Did you know that? Oh, he's disabled. He gets a government check. Imagine that. Your tax dollars are paying him to sit on his fat, ugly ass and do nothing all day but attack innocent people around the world. Imagine that. His whole job is to sit in front of a computer screen and attack people. Well, he's getting ready to lose his house, apparently, so he's begging the world. He's reached out to Degeneration Nation to help him get money to save his house. You know what? If his fat ass can sit in front of that computer all day, there are call centers all over this country. He can get a job at a call center selling freaking timeshares. But oh no, your tax dollars are taking care of him. But God forbid if me, who can't even walk most days, who can't even get off the couch most days, who is still, by the way, making money for his family, even though I paid money in so he can sit on his fat ass, I don't get a government check, but I can't ask for donations, but he can. Imagine what kind of world that is. Imagine the gall of a fat loser like that to do nothing all day long but sit on a computer and attack everyone else who's trying to survive in this world. Somebody that's never really paid into the system before. I would gladly compare bank deposits with him. Oh, that's right. He probably worked for all cash, right? I've got bank deposits that show $10,000 and $20,000 a month from the money I used to make. But guess what? Any other person in this situation, they'd be able to get on disability, but I don't. Why? Because I am a targeted individual. I've got a file. Well, it's probably longer than my arm laying in that bedroom right now showing everything that's physically wrong with me from the attacks that I'm under. But that fat, lazy slob sits on his ass and plays internet warrior. Isn't that amazing? But I can't ask for people because, oh, I'm scamming the world. So is it because he gets a disability check that gives him the right to attack me for asking? How many people in this country get disability that you know that are obese, that are alcoholics, and that are drug addicts because they are that way? They get a government check. Imagine, did you know if you're morbidly obese like that slob, you can get disability just for being obese? Did you know that? Now, people out there that are obese and working, I'm sorry, those who are obese and you can't work, this isn't directed to you. Because you know what? You haven't gotten on there and attacked other people for asking for help. You know what I do every month? Every month, even though my family's in need, I take food down here to this Mexican family. For everybody calls me a racist, every month, once, twice, two, 3 times a month, we'll take food down here. Did you know that once or twice a month, because I don't have a church I go to personally, that I'll go and I'll pick somebody up, a homeless person up, I'll take it and I'll feed them to give my tithe to the church as God commands, the 10%. Did you know that? Well, I'm not saying it to get praise, because I don't want the praise at all. It's our duty as human beings. But a slob like that would attack me for asking for help. When he gets a government check, he gets food stamps, he's just too fat and lazy. See, if you can sit at a computer all day long and edit and attack, you're healthy enough to get a job at a call center. There are call centers all over the place.
Thank you very much for subscribing. And who he's talking about is this vilified somebody. Somebody else in the chat knows who it is, but I know he's in with Degeneration Nation and those guys. Excuse me, pardon me. And basically what they do is they expose these First Amendment auditor guys like Eric Brandt and all these idiots that show up at post offices and stuff and yell at the clerk. And he basically makes fools of them, and a lot of them target this guy. He is targeted in a way for being a scam artist and you know, an internet freak. So he's mad because apparently they're trying to get donations together for you know, to help this certain individual who makes these videos. And he's calling it hypocrisy, apparently, because, you know, he's called out. See, basically what this guy's angle is he crazy? Yeah, but like a fox. You see, guys like this, the reason they're scumbags is because they don't believe 3/4 of the baloney they put out, but they know that there's crazy people who do. And he's acting like he's a victim, but he's speaking out for these people, so they should donate, and he puts out his donation link, and he actually makes money off these mentally ill people that really do believe that, you know, the neighbors or whoever are looking at them through their cereal spoon or whatever the case may be, right? And, you know, he's just hot. He's just fucking mad because, you know, someone else is making money, apparently. Thanks again for the subscription. Again, folks, if you're not subscribed, please do and thumbs up the video. We got some good stuff coming up. Run, Rev, run. Let's make it happen.
He can sit his fat ass in front of a goddamn computer and make phone calls. Yes, he can. But he attacks me because I dare ask for $1. For I dare, and guess what? Ain't got none.
Vilified freedom. It's in the chat. Someone pointed that. I haven't checked him out. I know the Degeneration Nation. I like his videos. And anyways, I digress.
Still rolling, still buying and selling, still wheeling and dealing, still trading. You see, what most people don't know, even though me and Sweetie's been here for 7 years, before we moved in together, I footed the bill everywhere. Hundreds, thousands of dollars I threw around all the time because I had it and I didn't mind giving it. And even though I've still been in here and I haven't been able to work, I've still racked in close to $40,000 to $50,000 of buying and selling my life. Motorcycle parts, car parts, hot rods, street rods. It didn't matter. Buying and selling my life to try to keep my family going. Just like the little boat that I just got for almost near nothing. I keep my eyes open so I can buy and sell, wheel and deal, and I can work from here up to here. But that lazy slob would rather make YouTube money 3 cents a month and tell his wife, I'm working, honey. I promise I'm really trying. But then he could get on there and attack people. Do you understand that YouTube pays him to attack people? And you guys go and see his page. Oh yeah, let's attack him. What kind of world are we in? You're supposed to be taught, and I think this is the problem, not to bully people. Well, people like him, what I said the other week, Revenge of the Nerds. He was probably the fat kid in class. He was probably the dumbest kid in class. So everybody picked on him. Well, now he gets to grow up and hide behind his computer screen in his little dump house, beg people to pay his rent while he attacks people. Think about that. Same with Degeneration Nation. I'm going to sit at home and I'm going to pick on people. That's what I'm going to do because I'm good at it. But the people that have no moral compass whatsoever thinks it's fine just to attack people. I think I'm gonna grow up. When I do, because I've been bullied my whole life, I'm gonna buy a computer, I'm gonna learn how to edit, and I'm gonna attack innocent people, and I don't.
Now keep in mind, these, quote, innocent people that they're, quote, picking on are people who actually make videos actually going in and harassing and picking on people. Like, I actually watched this Eric Brandt guy that is, like, all their hero in Colorado, one of these free men on the land, you know, I'm not driving, I'm traveling, idiots, actually go in to, like, a Parks and Rec office and scream at summer students until, like, there's tears in, like, some of their eyes about some obscure ruling in 1986 from the Supreme Court about how many feet you can be away from a government building to protest. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, these people are fucking idiots, they're assholes, and they actually tie up law enforcement from doing actual work. Not that I'm not saying that law enforcement shouldn't be accountable. You know, that's a whole different conversation. But these people literally go to post offices, they go to public recs buildings, and just scream at secretaries until they're either thrown out or arrested in some cases, or at least for them, if they can drive some poor middle-aged woman whose job is just to run the file cabinet and answer the phone all day, if they can drive her into tears, they post that on YouTube as a win. So these are the type of, quote, innocent people that he's referring to. I just want to put that out there.
I don't have to worry about it because they'll never know where I'm at. That's cowardly. And if you guys support those kind of channels, so be it. But you should think for yourself, what am I doing? Do I approve? If this was my children they were picking on, if this was my brother, my wife, my sister they're picking on, would I be happy then? If they were picking on me the same way, would I be happy? Would I think it was right? That's the world we live in, that we reward people. And this is my argument that I made last year, and it is to my sweetie. Shows like Big Brother and shows like Survivor, and I don't even know the dating shows. I remember one, Rock of Love, the last time I ever even watched TV. These shows reward the worst in our society. Whoever can be the sneakiest, whoever can lie the best, whoever can manipulate, whoever can dominate. That's who we reward. What we need to do is have shows that make it a premise as a competition, but that at the end of the show, we reward the person who was most honest, most generous, the one who was more cooperative with most. Those are the ones who should get the reward, not the sneakiest, not the most deceitful. Oh, it's a game. We're playing a game. When we were children, we were taught to work as a team, but now they emphasize solitude, be by yourself, kill everybody you can. And that's where these people get. If you would stop watching their stupid channels attacking people, because when you watch it, you're guilty. You're guilty. And for these hypocrites, see, these same hypocrites attack me for asking for donations. And when I tell everybody, and I can tell you this, everybody that's ever donated to me, ever, they'll call me and say, hey, I'm going to send this. And I always tell them, I want you to pray about it first. Don't give it to me because I said it. Don't give it to me because you want to. I said, always pray about what you're going to do first.
Yeah, pray about it. No, the difference is your quote-unquote donations. And hey, if people want to give you money, that's up to you, right? I mean, that's totally your thing. And if it's free, if people like your product and they want to pay you. But my problem is you're taking advantage of mentally ill people and feeding them horse shit and fear-mongering. It's basically fear porn. And you're perpetuating a fake victimhood that everyone knows does not. There is nobody sneaking in your fucking house and bending your forks, dude. Like, that's not happening. You know that's not happening. But there's people that believe it and people that'll give them money. So, I mean, I'm just to clear up the difference here, you know.
Every single time. Every single time. That gives me an out, because that's the space between you and me, because I don't want anybody to make a decision God didn't tell them to make for them. Think about that. He's begging now for people to save his home when he can get off his ass and get a job. He can go sit at a call center, make phone calls and for the police union or because he loves cops so much. He loves the cops and he loves the fire department. Why don't he get a job at a call center, trying to get donations for the local fire team? Why don't he do that? Why? Fat, lazy. Yeah, that's the patriots you guys put up on a pedestal. Really? I'm still making more money than him on disability being broke. Just by trading, just by wheeling and dealing. You know, all the money that I get coming in, I rent my little camper that I paid for years ago. I rent it out $100 a week. That's it. That's all the money I get. Unless I can buy something with that money, I'll save that money up and I'll go buy a cheap sailboat. I'll go buy a cheap Cadillac. I'll go buy something cheap and put my labor into it because you know what? I can work with my hands when I'm able to. So when that car needs something and I'm able to get up and I feel decent when the weapons aren't attacking me too bad, then I can go work on it. But that fat, lazy piece of trash sits in his house and you keep him up. You keep him up. How long would his wife and his kids put up with his fat ass if he wasn't making money off YouTube? Or does he have that kind of control? Does he have that kind of control? Really? Really? If he's that broke and he's losing his house, tell him to sell that piece of crap rice rocket he's got. Tell him to sell that piece of crap motorcycle. Does his family get to enjoy that motorcycle with him? No. Think about that. He wants to tell me, well, you're a con artist, you're a scam artist. Well, you do this, you do that. Oh, really? So anybody else in the world, including these people that have zero moral compass, they can get money, but how dare I ask for money? I hope that his wife wakes up and realizes what a lazy piece of trash he is. I hope his kids look up to him and say, why does Mama have to work all day? Or does she work even? Does she even work? So in other words, our taxpayers are footing the bill for their whole family? Sell the computer. Sell your computer. Sell all that cool little gadgetry you got that you can edit so well. Sell that stuff and pay your freaking house payment. Don't make us, the taxpayers, foot the bill. Because there's people like that sucking up tax money that I paid in that I don't get the privilege of. Think about that. Fat loser wants to attack me. You know what I am doing? And you guys see it every day. I don't watch his videos. Is he ever spending time with his kids? He's got all the time in the world to attack people. Is he raising his children? Because guess where I'm at with mine? 24 hours a day. I take him everywhere I go. Everywhere. Teach him how to be a man. He's right there with me working, showing him the value of $1 every day. I've been dealing with slobs like that my whole life. They'll sit back in their little shit holes and attack because they hide behind that anonymity of the internet. These are the same cowards that get on the other side of the ball field and start saying, you're stupid, you're mean. But god dang, when it's time to rock and roll, I didn't say nothing to you. I used to drag slime like him out of the bar every single night because they thought they'd get a little liquid courage and I'd drag them out in the parking lot. By the way, it's his people that are checking in on his channel who know his hypocrisy and watch him because they make fun of how stupid he acts, how he's such a fat loser talking about America, the flag, cops, blue lives matter. They're the ones feed me the information because I don't pay them a bit of attention. Stuart Pidlow, most targeted citizen. Please donate. Then you can further.
Yeah, whatever. Thank you, Werewolf King, for subscribing, man. I do appreciate it. Folks, I'll let you decide. You, the audience, call the shots. That's how we're playing it tonight. You are in charge. I tell you what, Jello, this is how we're going to play it. I'm going to let you guys pick. Now, we can go into Vaughn's new video where he claims that JFK Jr. is alive and Michael Jackson's alive and Lady Di is alive. And it's lousy, but it's long. I can do that as its own video. Or we can go right into the classic Lulz Fest, a classic secular versus Von Helden, with the introduction of a new character, Avatar. We can just go right into that. And if we do that, and we can keep it relatively, 2.5 hours, sure, I'll do a Discord after thing. We'll do that. So we got a couple votes for the classics. The classics, we got classic Lulz Fest, please. I think the crowd has spoken. Another classics from Polly. I think the classics get it. So we might just say, fuck it, folks. It's that kind of party. We're going to go. I mean, honestly, it is kind of lulzy, the stuff about, he's made another one about Trump, but I don't fucking know what the hell he's, I don't even care. I don't even want to get into the Trump thing, especially with Von Helden. It's just fucking, it's madness. So let's get in some classic lulz, folks. Let's get into it. So this, just a total disclaimer, this is from the bunker days. You guys remember when I used to hide out in the bunker? You guys remember that shit? So this is me in the bunker. So the truth behind the bunker, just so you guys know, is at the time I was sharing the place with a female cousin and a little girl. So I moved my internet stuff in my man cave, the aquarium and whatnot, down to the basement. And I used to call it the bunker, right? Because I just, I don't want everybody hearing me like arguing with idiots on the internet. I think that's pretty obvious. But the only reason I bring this up is because it is a total mess. I do not live like this. This is not my living room, because you're going to see a bunch of shit just thrown under the fucking stairs. And that's just the way it was. But just total disclaimer, I don't live like Von Helden. But let's get into it.
Since Secular Opinion and Kenny KPZ were in this, they can now take my Google Hangout, chop it up, and make me say whatever the fuck they want me to say. The fake Secular Opinion jumped in here, looks like. I don't think it's the real Secular Opinion because he isn't on camera. Isn't that right?
I started selling those candles, and I didn't get back to you in time, and then they shut down the free sign up.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Now it's like $50, but
well, that's
you get samples and a candle with it, with the rep kit.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been selling those, and I've got a couple people in my downline. I got candles here, so I got my jewelry reveal.
Mm-hmm. Unmute me and find out. Well, how do I know you ain't just playing a damn video or something? I mean, anybody can play a fucking video.
If he wants to talk, he can unmute himself.
Well, I've got to allow him. See, I've got cameraman operating, so I've got to allow him first. All right, I will take a chance and allow him to see, and just find out. Well, maybe I will. All right, fake Secular Opinion. Let's hear your voice. Better yet, let's see you on camera.
Hey, what's up, Von Helden? What's going on down in Kentucky there, you dirty old fucking Kentucky hill rat?
Why aren't you on camera, dude? Come on.
You think this is a recording?
Well,
like, really? You think this is like a recording? Maybe I just have a super smart computer.
Well, why
because I'm financed by the New World Order.
Why can't you?
So anyways, what's this bullshit you saying that I'm instigating some kind of hit on you by the Black Panthers or some bullshit?
No,
like, really? Even in your deluded fantasy world, you actually believe that we're plotting to fucking send the Black Panthers to your trailer?
Secular.
Really? You believe that?
Secular.
I would also like to remind you, I have you on video saying that you will disclose information given to you by YouTube for legal purposes to, quote, murderers, criminals, and rapists.
How about you allow him to respond and take a breath?
Hey, Candy. Hey, Candy Pants, I'm not talking to you.
Hey, I don't care.
He won't cam up because he's a fucking
Why don't you just go fuck off, because people like you are nothing but a piece of shit. You have nothing better to do.
Yeah, whatever
else.
there, dude, Jop. I'm talking to Von Helton. He's the one saying I got the Black Panthers after his fucking house. Give
No,
me a fucking
motherfucker,
break.
you drew first
Oh,
blood.
motherfucker. Oh, motherfucker.
You drew first
All right,
blood. Why don't
motherfucker.
Secular opinion. Look,
What's
I don't,
up, Vaughn?
You don't even have the balls because you have a fucking South
By
Park.
the way, Vaughn, I got my brand new
piece of shit
channel
picture up here. Why
with
don't you?
no strikes or
Why don't you show
DCMA,
your real fucking face?
DMCAs.
Show your face. Show your face, motherfucker.
Show your face,
Secular,
motherfucker.
just
balls to
give
show your
Von
face. Show your
Helton a
face.
chance to answer one question at a time. You asked like
Quit messing with
Candy,
this, man.
shut
Leave
the
him the
fuck
fuck
up. I'm
alone.
not talking to you. Go, Vaughn.
I don't
talk.
care.
come on,
Jesus.
Secular, cam up, dude.
Who's all the new people?
Oh my God, it's the Black Panthers.
Cam up, Secular.
Better run.
Better get by. See ya. You're out of here. Cam up, Secular.
I just turned my camera on, motherfucker. Google takes their time. I don't know.
Oh, thank goodness.
But anyway, so what's this about the Black Panthers that I'm sending the Black Panthers to your house?
Yeah, we all got it. It's in your Google Hangout. We all know
Where?
what was said. Where?
Show it. Show where I said that I'm conspiring to send the Black Panthers to your
Well, I won't
your house
show
and
it
we're
because
plotting
if
your
I
murder.
show it, I won't show anything because if I show it, you'll.
Well, you
you'll
already.
call that
No,
idiot.
I won't. No, I won't
Yeah,
because
you
you
will,
already.
you lying
You already played
You
it
will
on one
or
of
your
your
buddies
hangouts,
will.
and I didn't flag it.
You will or your
I don't
buddies will.
play. I'm not a butthurt flag tard. I don't work like that.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
When have I ever initiated a flag campaign on your
I don't
channel?
know what you do. I don't know what you do. and I
Even
don't
even though you claim that you were going to send my information to homosexual dating sites, that you
you
claim
guys-
that I was
hey, stop,
David
stop,
Samlin
motherfucker,
from
stop,
Ohio, that I'm a wife beater,
Stop,
that I'm a
stop,
draft dodger.
stop.
Of what war? I'm
You and
unclear.
your buddies sent my personal information all over fucking YouTube, all over like.
I never
all
sent
over
your personal
Dailymotion.
information anywhere.
You sent my personal information.
I've
out to
never.
Murderer, terrorist, rapist, child molester
that's
that you
not
could think
true.
of. You and
That's
your
not
buddies
true.
did. That is
Not
on
me and my
record.
buddies.
I got their own mouth saying it on Skype. where
That's
y'all
them.
conspired
That's
together on
that's
Skype, and you
that's
sent
whoever did it, not me. That's not me.
you could think of, and you want to get on here and talk shit about me? Really?
I've never
Really,
done any of that.
motherfucker?
I've never done any of that.
I don't
So
give
I
a
don't know
fuck
why.
if you did or not. You
Well, then
provided
why can you hold it against
for them
me?
to do it. So it
How
doesn't
can you
matter.
hold it
what
against?
you
How
did
can you
or
hold it against me if I'm not the one that did it?
Oh,
If I just
yeah,
because
right,
I
yeah.
associated one time with someone that hurt your feelings, all of a sudden now I'm
Hurt my
responsible.
feelings? What? Let me tell you something. How about if I get somebody to take something precious away from you, like you did my children?
I didn't do anything to your
I don't
children,
give
Von
a
Helden.
fuck. You helped them. You gave them aid and comfort, did you not?
What, I
Yes.
helped CPS? CPS took your kids because you're a
I don't give
shitty
a
dad.
fuck. If
It had
you
nothing to do with anybody on YouTube.
Goddamn
If
time.
anyone's dumb enough to believe that you lost your kids because of a video on YouTube, then they're
Well,
as stupid
no,
as you.
I lost my kids because I
You
got
lost your
dumbass
kids
motherfuckers calling
because they
CPS
investigated you. They investigated you and charged you with neglect.
They don't investigate.
That's what happened.
Nothing. They respond to calls.
And they investigate and make a decision
They don't
based on their
investigate
investigation.
He lost
You-
his kids because people like you do
No,
nothing but
that's
harass
not
They don't
true.
investigate,
Leave him the
really.
That's
alone.
bullshit. You guys are all full of bullshit.
No,
The
we're
state
not.
does
Nothing
not take
but
people's
harass this
kids.
man. You harass
I've
him
never
and
harassed
harass
this
him and
man. I've
harass
never phoned him. I've never
Right,
forced him to watch
right.
any of my
Never.
videos.
Yeah.
How have I
If you
harassed
never
you?
I
harassed
know
Ronaldo?
somebody.
So anybody new to the channel, this was my younger, more fiery days. Well,
How the
How
hell
have
do
I
you know
made
what he
you do
does?
anything?
If you never harass him, then how the hell do you know what he does? You
Because
don't.
he posted
Internet, bro.
online, you moron. Because he puts his
Jesus.
life online.
How do you
That's
know?
why he lost his kids. Because he posted videos of
You know what?
himself
If I
neglecting
saw
his
you in
children.
person,
So maybe you should shut the
if I
fuck
saw
up
you in
until you
person,
know.
I would
You
beat
wouldn't do
your
shit.
fucking ass.
You wouldn't do shit because
You're
you're a fucking
129
bean-
pounds.
Yeah,
You
really.
ain't
Give me
beating
a
shit.
fucking break.
You broke in
beat
half
your
and
ass.
we breathe on you the
Internet
wrong way.
tough guys.
Why don't
What
you
a
go to
surprise.
KFC and buy a fucking bucket
What a
of chicken,
surprise.
motherfucker?
Didn't you used to wear a ski mask or something? Fuck.
Where's the?
So anyway, Vaughn,
Come
how
on
did-
now,
how
why,
did
why
I-
can't
how
we
did I-
all just have a civil discussion? Let's have a civil discussion because I
You
have
can't
a
have
feeling
civil
that a
discussion
lot
with
of these people,
like you go to
like
KFC and buy
yourself,
chicken, motherfucker.
like yourself, I'm sure you don't have any idea what's going on. You're probably new out here. You really don't know what's going on. So I kind of
No, really.
ain't really
Shut
too
the
worried
fuck up
about
and leave
you.
this man
So,
alone.
Yeah, civil
Mhm.
discussion. Right.
what
yeah.
if I just
Joshua,
teabag you? You fucking
Joshua, what have I
beanpole.
ever done to Von Helton?
I have
What
a
have
fever.
What have I done to Von Helton, Joshua, that's so evil that you're going to kick my ass? What
You're
have
looking
I
like
done?
Avatar. Well, look at her. You look like Avatar.
Yeah,
Who said that?
Blue
Can somebody
screen.
smile?
That's
Joshua,
Dr. Descent.
Joshua, what have I done to Von
Everybody's
Helton that
Dr.
is so
Descent.
evil that I deserve to have my ass kicked?
People like you do nothing
No,
but
not
harass
people
the
like,
man.
not people like me, not people like
Oh
me. What have I done? What have I? Please show me what I've
Yeah,
done.
because we could easily say
You
people
say
like
people
you suck
like you.
dick.
Is that like a racial thing? Are you making fun of me?
No, people like you that go to prison suck dick, motherfucker. You bend over and take it up the ass.
Who are you talking to?
Sounds like projection to me.
But I'm
Yeah,
lost.
Talking to
Sounds like a little bit of projection on your part, bro.
I've actually never been to jail.
I'm lost.
I'm lost, dude. I don't know
Joshua's
what's going on.
talking to secular opinion.
I would like to welcome Don Shipley to the room. Don Shipley looking motherfucker over here. Anyway, so, how's everybody doing? Everybody having a good new year, good 2014? I know I am.
I'm having a great New Year so far.
So far, it's been pretty good.
For now, you are, yeah. For now.
Well, what's your resolution? You got a New Year's resolution, Vaughn?
My resolution is to appeal to Congress so that you fucking internet terrorists go to jail just like everybody else does when you harass the fuck out of people. That's what I.
Why do you call everybody a terrorist, though, with such a broad brush? You know?
Look, dumbass, you don't got to be a
Wait a minute,
terrorist to
dude.
blow a fucking building up. If you're striking
Who is
fear
this guy?
in the
Can we
heart
get rid of
others,
him? Because this guy's really just in the way. Can we just get rid of Avatar?
Individuals and families on the internet, you are a
Who the fuck is this guy?
I bet,
Who the fuck is this
the
guy?
hardest day for you is Father's Day, motherfucker.
Not even sure what that means, but anyway, Vaughn, so you want to appeal to Congress to get the internet terrorists banned from the web permanently? That's your New Year's resolution?
That's right. I think you should be permanently banned. If you're going to get on the internet with the purpose of harassing and terrorizing others, you should lose your internet privileges for life. Yes.
Well, see, the way that you define terrorizing someone is just disagreeing with you.
Oh,
so if you disagree with Von Helton, then you're a terrorist.
Yeah, disagree.
Yeah,
Giving out
absolutely.
my personal information to murderers is a mere.
Whoa.
Who did that?
Wait a minute now. You just said, we got you on video saying that if you had Rolo here's real information, that you would give it to killers, murderers, and terrorists and all that. You're on video saying that, bro.
It's okay for you guys to do it, but it's
Well,
not.
you're us. Yeah, who are you guys? I've never done anything with your personal information. Look, you're projecting this. You're projecting.
Privileged, right? You're privileged, motherfucker.
You're not listening, Vaughn. That's your problem. Your problem is, Vaughn, is you don't fucking listen.
To do it, right?
You got 2 ears.
For me to take your information and
one
put it on
mouth.
the internet.
Look, motherfucker, why don't you take your own opinion?
put it
Leave
on
him
the-
alone. Leave Vaughn alone.
Right?
Shut
Isn't that
the
right?
fuck
Show
up.
yourself.
God damn.
That's what
You're not
Shut
even
up.
a real man. Show
Jesus
yourself.
Christ, man. Look, all I'm saying, Vaughn, is this,
All I'm
dude.
saying is that
Just because,
show up and leave the man.
just because motherfuckers disagree with you does not make them terrorists, dude. And here's the thing. You're talking about giving people's information to killers. No, I've never done anything with your personal information. You can't point to me or anybody that I fuck with and say that we've tried to harm you personally. That's just not true. That's just not true, bro.
Yeah, yeah, right.
That's not. We've disagreed with you. We poked a little fun at you, but it's been kind of just funny stuff, man. Now, there are people out there that have done this shit to you, but your problem is you want to say everybody does everything. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Everybody's different, man.
I'll tell you what, Dr. Descent, let's have a little flashback here.
That's not Dr. Descent.
I'm gonna
That's
play
not Dr. Descent.
I've done, this is Dr. Descent.
Oh, it's Dr.
What does eject
I'm all right with that shit.
Kenny KPZ then, whatever. I'm good. Let's play a little flashback here. I'm waiting for my shit to load here.
All right, here we go.
There we go.
Got Bowser. There's a double.
Von Helton Theater.
Hang on now, be quiet. Here it's fine.
Sometimes, you know, for someone like Vaughn, when he makes a rash decision or a quick move, and he's working in the heat of the moment, he doesn't calculate in the fucking failed blowback. Sometimes there's a failed blowback where it fucking comes back in his face.
So what you're saying is
that's true.
Black Panthers are coming after him. That's what you're telling me. That's what I'm taking away from it. That's what I'm taking away from it, fellas. I don't know about you guys, but immediately, don't tell me how I got that. I don't. Immediately, I feel like the Black Panthers are involved. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave it there. Oh my God! Come on, man! You gotta be kidding.
Now,
that's the clip that he played. That's the second time you played my content, Vaughn.
Now let me tell you.
I just want to. Yeah, that's fine. I'll let you go.
Oh, shut
I'll
up!
let you go.
Shut up! I'm going to tell you what.
I just want to make it clear that he never asked permission to play my material,
I'm
my
going to
content,
tell
not
you.
live on his
Hey,
name.
you
Go ahead.
mentioned my name, motherfucker. I'm
Go ahead.
allowed to play it. Now,
Yep, go
let me
ahead.
tell you what the Kentucky State
I won't flag you.
said. Let me tell you what the Kentucky State Police said when I played it to them.
Yeah.
They said that it was a terrorist threat.
They did not.
They did so.
And just for the record, I do not wear necklaces like that. I don't even remember owning that thing. I don't know why I'm wearing it, but just for the record, I don't drive a Ford Ranger with a Monster Energy drink in the back, and I don't wear necklaces like that. But anyways, I digress.
Prove
They
it.
did so, and I have their email to prove it.
All right, display your email.
Holy fuck, buddy, you're about a dense.
Okay, look, but Vaughn, do me a favor. Let the video play for 30 more seconds. Because if you let the video play, you will clearly hear someone say, now watch, Vaughn's going to use this and try to say that we're sick of the feds, even though we're just joking. If you let the video play, that's clearly in the video. But he wants to deceive everyone and make it believe like everybody's coming down on Vaughn. Vaughn's the victim.
Nowhere was it said you were
Mr.
joking,
Victim.
you goddamn liar. Nowhere was that said. And in
Vaughn.
fact,
Let it play then.
not one,
Well, then let it
not
play.
two, but three
Let it play then, Vaughn.
opportunities
Just
to
let
say,
the
"No,
video
we're not
play.
sending the Black Panthers. We're not sending it." And he didn't do it.
Actually, Vaughn, in my video that I put out after that, I did explain all that, but it shows that you just hear what you want to hear.
You
I actually
had
explained
three
all that.
opportunities, secular opinion, to shoot
video play.
that Black Panther shit down, and you didn't.
Well, anybody
In
with
fact,
a brain
not
in
only
their
did you
head.
not shoot it down, but you
Vaughn,
went
let the
on to
video
say,
play.
"Yeah, Von
Settle
Helton
down.
won't see it coming. Von
Settle
Helton
down.
won't see it
Vaughn,
coming.
take
You
a
won't
breath.
know what's going on."
This is getting nowhere. Listen.
Yeah, it's getting
We don't want you to
nowhere.
have
Yeah,
a stroke,
okay.
bro. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
it's
saying?
getting nowhere. Yeah.
Take a breath, man. Relax. It's all
relax.
good.
Getting nowhere. Make the
Vaughn.
terrorist threat.
You
against
didn't.
me. I
But
said-
notice, though, he won't let the video play.
No, he won't play the whole content.
He won't play the whole video. That's how he deceives all you people. See, you guys come on here and you all want to yell at us. You all want to yell at us like we're terrorists and just jump on Bond's side. But this fucking beanpole avatar-looking motherfucker, for example, he don't know what the fuck's going on. He's just jumping on the Von bandwagon because he wants to be accepted. He wants
What
to be
does this
cool.
do?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's mute you for a minute, okay?
I'm
Here's
muting
the
my
thing.
nuts.
Here's the thing, okay? If I play the
Better
whole
off
thing,
being
then
skinny than
you
fat,
go and whine.
motherfucker.
You go whine into YouTube. He played my whole video. You gotta play.
Actually, Vaughn, when have I ever filed a flag or a claim against you, ever?
Actually,
Never.
the reason I was able to
Never.
get your information,
Never.
motherfucker, is because
Ever,
you filed
ever.
a counterclaim against me.
Yes,
you
yeah, counterclaim.
Yeah,
Because
well,
you
I still
claimed
got
against
your info,
me.
didn't I? Still got your fucking info, didn't I? Which, by the way,
Which you're going to give the murderers and rapists.
YouTube now
That's right.
confirmed was fake. by
How
the
did
way.
YouTube never confirmed it was fake?
Yeah, then why did they cancel?
Why
your
would they
fucking
tell
account,
you that?
motherfucker?
Because of DMCAs, I can still counter and get my account back, you moron.
Because you
No, did you go to my account and see the message? Did you actually go and see the
violated
message?
YouTube's terms of service.
No,
And
listen,
got your
that's not
goddamn
what the
account
message
back.
says. That's not what the message says, motherfucker. You should go over and check out my channel. It says that it was...
I'll just be outright lying.
Yeah, I know. It says because it's due to third-party copyright infringement claims by James Paul Von Helton, the whiny little faggot, butthurt bitch, because I called you out and made you look like a moron.
You didn't call me out on nothing.
Okay, let's debate. Let's debate. Let's
Buttons
debate
on
the
your
sun
channel
flip.
were
Let's do the
sitting
sun flip right now.
scheming how to get me in trouble with
Let's
the law,
go-
or try to
let's
get
go
me
through
killed,
every one of my
or try to get
videos
my
then,
kids
Vaughn.
taken away, or try to get my wife in trouble.
I never did any of that.
No, you
Listen.
didn't have to. You just placated to the rest of
Listen,
them.
listen. You
here
guys
we
hear
go.
this? I didn't have to. Guys like me, my buddies, but never me.
Right.
And I've never once instigated a flag
You should
campaign
never
against
be
you, Sean,
implicated,
Von Helden.
Even though it was your channel.
And I want to say for the record,
You
I
should
want to
never
say
be
for the record, if you'll let me say it, I want to say for the record on live in front of all your buddies here, that you can play any of my content. I will not run butthurt to YouTube and have you flag. Because I have better things to do with my fucking time than fill out these retarded reports.
Well, if you
of
have
ridiculous
better things to do,
YouTube
then why are you making a fucking video about me every other time?
But they flagged the shit out of our channel, though. I don't know how many flags I haven't gotten from you and your little Von Tarts.
I know. Do you realize the last time I made a video about you was like August, and before that was like I think
Dead weight.
March or some shit, Vaughn? Like really?
And that's supposed
Every
to
other day I'm making a video. Because you bullshit.
How many videos do I have of you, Secular Opinion? How many videos?
What? Well, Blog TV's not up anymore, but you had
How
tons
many
about me over
videos?
there.
Answer the question.
You talk about me in tons of videos.
How many videos?
You label them. You label
Dr.
them.
Descent, Kenny KPZ, or any of you? How many
Lots.
videos do I have of you?
Well, look at. Oh, man,
Because
come
you
on now.
label them one thing, and then you rant about us.
Yes,
I don't know. 55. 55. There you go,
Can't
Vaughn.
answer the question.
There's 55
I have
videos.
0 hate videos. 0. Goose egg. None. Nada.
There's 55 videos.
I don't make hate videos.
There's
Now,
you make hate videos about Muslims. You make hate videos about Obama. You make hate videos about your naysayers. You make hate videos about anybody pretty much as brown, Mexicans, Arabs.
Oh,
I want to hear a story.
Yeah, I'm such a racist, right? Yeah.
Well, we've already proven you're
racist. Is the
racist.
one that point the finger, and you're pointing the finger at him.
That's
So
right.
therefore,
Oh
you're
shit! Did you see what he said on the video, motherfucker? Did you watch it? Did you take a look at the video?
Yeah.
Well,
Why don't you
Obama
tell everybody a
is
story?
saying everyone's a racist if you don't like Obamacare with Pelosi
Yeah.
and Dirty Harry.
Whoa, wait a minute. I hope you don't own a gun, first of all.
This guy has
Second of
no
all,
idea.
oh, wow. All right, relax,
I'm
buddy.
just
No one's going to make you do anything, man.
anti-collectivist. You guys are collectivists.
Oh, boy.
That's all you are. You believe in the communist way, apparently.
Yep.
If you believe in Obama, you believe in communism. And I'm not being
shit.
racist. I'm being truthful here.
Oh, I don't care about
man.
Obama.
Communism.
And
Who
look,
cares
Hold on a
about
second.
Obama?
shit, Obama's not even his real name.
Somebody
We're
had
talking
a
about
bad day.
Von Helden calling
Do your
black
research.
people the N-word live on Google Hangouts.
Yes, and if you want
We're talking about
Holy
Von
shit.
Helden saying that when black
watch
people
it
get
in
together in
context,
small groups, they go
I
crazy and
reference
gut white
to
people.
reverse
We're
racism.
talking about Von Helden saying that black
I've heard-
people aren't
I've
concerned
heard-
with world
I've heard
events.
black people
That is
say
not
that
Shipley.
black babies should be
You gotta
killed.
take them out of context. Yeah,
They're not out of
Hold on,
context.
man.
In
Whoa.
context,
Be
I
out
was
of
showing a
context.
reverse racism.
Whoa.
You were not showing
But
shit.
you
You're
edited-
changing your
you
story.
edited
I got tons of. Nobody edited shit, Von Helden. You're making
nobody
this
edited
up.
Shit. Yeah.
Nobody
I need a
edited
cigarette.
Shit. Okay. Yeah, you don't
Look,
edit
man.
videos.
First of all, everybody relax. No one's forcing you to like Obama. Relax. It's okay.
Obamacare, it's not
No,
gonna
there's
get you.
no one's talking about Obamacare. No one's a communist.
Right.
You know, no one's a collective. You know, just
No,
relax.
you're just all sheeple walking down to the get slaughtered.
Mm-hmm.
So if you mean I contribute to society and don't live in my mother's attic, then yes, that. I guess that you could interpret it that way. But hey, it's cool, man. You can pretend to be Avatar and all that good shit. It's no worries. But why don't you tell everybody a little story, Vaughn, about the time you
Vaughn,
put the gun on me and
look,
threatened to kill me?
motherfucker, you
Tell
said
everybody
that
that
you've never
story.
done anything to Vaughn, but yet you came in here talking shit to him and then started in on me. And I never done anything to you until you started in on me.
Mm-hmm.
Is that guy
That's
who
not
got
true.
his
Go back and
grandma
watch the
killed
tape. You're a
on
retard.
his chair?
Yeah, I said
What
that.
now?
Absolutely. He's talking about shit he doesn't even know what he's talking about. This conversation really has nothing to do with him. Tell everybody the story of how you pulled the gun on me,
Anytime
Vaughn,
somebody
and
attacks
threatened to kill
one of my
Oh,
friends,
tell the class that story.
I never pulled a gun on you, motherfucker. I
Here we
never
go.
Yeah, you did a monograph show, and you told him
Look,
to come to your front door, and you waved the gun
anytime
around, and said
somebody
you're gonna blow his
attacks
head
one of my
off.
friends, it has to do with
That's
me.
right.
So
Are
we
you
can't
still
call
talking
out
to me
someone
this whole
for
time?
threatening our lives.
Jesus.
Are you serious, man? We can't confront someone who threatens our lives.
Yeah, he could pull a gun and threaten to kill me, but if I make a video pointing it out, I'm the internet terrorist.
Vaughn has never
We
made a
I mean,
video.
come on.
It's Von Helton. We can't touch
get
Von
off
Helton because it's this
making
guy's
videos
friend.
It's ridiculous.
You get off.
It's
You two
retarded.
get off making Vaughn's life live in hell. Leave him alone.
I've seen both sides.
I'm so sorry that Von Helton gets
And this
butthurt when he gets
bald-ass
called
motherfucker
out.
over
You
here
better be
is
sorry, Secular. You're a
I'm
buzzkill
so
too.
sorry.
Damn, dude. You and your little friend.
So sorry that Von Helton gets butthurt when people call him out when he bullshits. But that's just the way life is.
But
you
I'm
put
so
yourself
sorry
into the
that you
public
couldn't send him
forum.
an email and you have to come on here and run a broadcast.
You have no idea. This has been going on for a long time.
I know, and you
Whatever your
always
name is,
ruin
I don't.
everything.
I don't
Since
we
the
ruin
beginning,
everything.
you
Are you
ruin
kidding me?
everything.
What would you do without us?
Yeah, really. The reason he's leaving it, letting us
You guys
stay
been
here.
following me around like a little lost puppy for years.
The
and years
reason
and years.
he's letting
What's
us
up with
stay
that
here is
shit,
because
man?
this is going to get
You
him
guys
views.
want my body or something?
You guys
Look,
all
man.
realize that, right?
Look,
The reason
we
that he's
go
letting
where
us
the
go
milk
on.
is.
Yeah, they want my body, Candy. That's what it is. That's what it's all about.
We just go wherever where the Lulz cows go. We are
Anyways.
Lulz farmers. I'm sorry.
These motherfuckers been following me for fucking.
You wouldn't even know what the hell to do on a fucking farm, you fat piece of shit.
That's what it is.
You never even had a good physical day's work in your
Who's
life.
mumbling?
You
blocked me and I blocked you. And
Oh,
you
somebody's
me
playing
and I
the actual
you
story.
Brandon. But man, in my personal opinion,
It's really low.
Yeah, it's really annoying
the
too.
fact that made the video said your opinion was just.
There we go. There, we took care of that.
My opinion. He was making commentary.
You kicked the wrong guy.
I must have picked the wrong guy. Okay, that's all right.
It was Brandon.
Get rid of it.
Von wonders why he makes enemies.
There we go. All right, that
There.
got rid of it.
You got
Eric
it.
was annoying too.
There, that got rid of that. Now, let's see. Let's find out.
Let's
why
stick to
you guys
one thing. Let's stick to
follow me
one thing at a time, Von. Let's
For
deal with one thing
years,
at a time.
Secular. For years, Secular. You've been
How many
making
years?
videos
You
about
said
me.
on
For
your last night.
years,
Stop for
Secular.
a sec.
You've been
Holy
making
Jesus.
videos about me. What?
Right.
You want my body?
Stop.
Are you willing to have sex with me, Secular? Come
You
on, let's
keep
be honest.
asking me. You
Let's
keep
be
asking me
honest.
if I'm gay.
Can't stop. Won't
Let's
stop.
be honest. I mean, you've been following around and a 50-year-old
Listen,
man
well, if you
living
stop-
out in the woods,
Secular, are you
bothering
Canadian?
nobody.
Stop.
And I have to wonder why you've been following me for
Stop.
years and years and years. You Facebooked my wife. We've
I
got
never
you on
Facebooked your wife.
We've got you on Facebook.
I never
Did you
Facebooked
guys
your
get that on
wife.
record?
You do not. You do
We've
not.
got proof that
No,
you
you
were
don't.
stalking my wife on
If you would
Facebook.
stop for a
We've got
second, I would
proof that Mark
explain
Cronin
this.
was stalking my
If
wife
you
on
would
Facebook.
stop
Oh, this
for
is
a
the guy
second.
that added me
No,
as a
it's-
friend on Facebook that I had to delete, that got me banned from, that where Vaughn and his wife had to ban me because of you.
That's correct.
Not because of me. He's picking
Because
on
of
you
you,
'cause
and I
have the
didn't know
wrong
about
friends.
this.
Okay, this is Candy full out bullshitting. What had happened previously is that I used to have a secular opinion page, and she friended it or whatever. We ended up being mutual friends on Facebook. Von Helton found out, confronted her, and then she somehow blamed me for her adding me as a friend on Facebook. Like, it's just lunacy. It's absolute fucking lunacy.
Because I didn't know about this
Oh,
before.
Vaughn kicked you out of his group because you had the wrong friend
I didn't.
on
Well, I
your
knew that
Facebook
people were
page.
trolling him, but I
And you
didn't know
don't-
who
and
was
you don't,
kicking
and you don't think that that's Vaughn's problem and not yours?
Yeah.
Are we 12 years old?
They think that's funny.
Are we 12 years old, Von
People
Helton?
should be able to have whatever friends they
You could have
want.
been able to
It's
see
my
that
fault. Oh,
they
Von
made
Helton got mad
by
at
the
you.
friends of
on-
friends
Actually,
things.
backing it up.
And to be clear to the people in the audience, no, I never actually had Andrea ever on my Facebook. I never added her as a friend or talked to her on Facebook, ever.
Vaughn, I'm going to actually correct you for a sec. The other night on your hangout that I seen where your wife claimed that I added her to a circle, and you said, yeah, on Facebook, and you went off about Facebook. That was Google+. I invited you and Andrea to my hangouts and my circles.
That's
because I said in a video.
That's not what we were discussing. We were talking about
It
Facebook.
was so. Your Mouse or Andrea or whatever her name is, she said he added me to a circle. I never ever contacted either one of you on Facebook ever in my life.
Are you Canadian?
Yes,
Yes,
I am.
he's Canadian.
That's why where you're getting the gay sense from.
Von Helton Admitted it. Von Helton just admitted I'm Canadian. Thank you. God, I'm glad
I
we
said
settled that.
allegedly.
No,
I don't
you
know where
admitted
the
it
fuck you
yourself.
live. Because you gave the wrong information.
No, that's not true, Von.
YouTube.
I made a video showing you I was Canadian, and what did you do? You flagged
made
it. See,
a
this is what he
video
does.
of a bunch of
Listen,
Canadian
listen to this. This is what
that you
this
could
guy
bought
does.
off of eBay.
No,
That
this.
don't tell me
Stop.
I can tell when he says out.
Yeah, out about. Listen. Von Helton made a video. I hadn't made a video about this guy in like
Go
6
make some
months.
fries
He
and
made
gravy.
a video. He made a video saying that I was not Canadian out of the blue. Okay. And he goes off on Vaughn Live, and people are showing me this. So I made a video proving I was Canadian, and he flags the fucking thing to try to get my account down. This is the kind of sinister shit this fucking goofball plays.
And how long ago was this?
I don't know, like 3 months ago.
And you're still hung up over it?
No, I'm not hung up on it. I'm showing you what a douchebag the guy is. He
Yeah,
comes up here and plays. Oh,
I've
you
got-
are.
If he's such a douchebag, then why the hell do you
He
stalk him
kicked
on
Candy
Facebook
off
and on
Facebook.
website
He kicked
and
Candy
on
off
the
Facebook.
internet?
because
But
I
you
was
don't
on her
understand.
friends
If you
list.
were on my
You're on
friends
my
list,
friends list.
if people have
12 years old.
set to certain settings, the friends of
we don't
friends can
understand.
see things, and you would still, if you were stalking him, you would have been able to see his
Well,
activity.
obviously I wasn't
That's correct.
stalking him because I've never contacted him. But
Well,
he
I
was-
didn't know, and I knew he had been trolled on
That's
from
fine.
YouTube and from Blog TV, but I didn't know it was
Candy.
you in particular.
But Candy.
Or
Not
who in
even-
particular.
Not even
Candy,
that, but
I'm trying to
also
tell you,
stick cam.
Candy, it doesn't
These
hurt
guys
my
been
feelings.
harassing him.
Dude,
on
I cried
stick
for
cam
days,
as
so
well.
and because of you, so you owe me an apology, Secular.
Oh, I'm sorry, Candy, that you were hurt by being my friend on Facebook.
The wrong context.
Okay, then.
So, Secular, why have you been following me for years and years and years? I think you want
Are
my
you
body,
ready?
man.
Are you
You
ready?
want my body, don't you? Come on, let's be honest. Come
are
out.
you-
It's time to come out of the closet, Secular.
Okay, I'll just let Vaughn rant for a minute because it's actually more fun to watch him rant. Just go ahead and rant, Vaughn.
I mean, come on, let's be honest. Let's be honest. See,
Just
normal
rant.
people,
See, he's not done yet.
when they find somebody they disagree with, they don't stalk them on Facebook or stalk them on YouTube or stalk
I
them
didn't
on
stalk
Blog
him
Live
on
or
Facebook.
Blog TV. What they do is they block them and they move the fuck on. They don't
Right.
sit there and make video after video after video about
Well, wait
them.
a minute.
They
That's
don't-
not
they
what you
don't-
do, though. That's not what you do.
How many
If you don't
videos
like what the
you
government does, you make fucking videos about them because you don't like what they're talking about, right? Right? It's freedom of speech. Wait a minute now. Hold on.
Videos of Dr.
Wait a minute now.
It's not
what the
none of the
government is doing.
Whoa, whoa.
Protect the people from the people.
How many videos of these clowns do I have? I have
You
none.
guys would have to absolutely
I
be
have none.
retarded not to understand
I
this.
have none.
You're telling us to do
No
something you
videos
yourself
of
don't do.
guys. None.
Yes, you do.
I mean, it's
Vaughn, you,
retarded.
excuse me a sec. Von
Even
Helton,
know
you
what that
rant
word
about
means?
us. You rant about us in almost every one
Retarded
of your videos.
means to stop.
Do you understand, Von Helton? You rant about us in the middle of almost every one.
Then who started it?
Video
It doesn't
that
matter who
stays there
started
for
it.
fucking
Oh, it
ever.
has to start from something, so yeah, it very well does matter, because if it didn't matter, then you wouldn't be here right now.
Candy,
That's right.
Candy. You seem like a nice person. Let's talk real here. Can I just talk to Candy for a second? Can I just reach out to Candy?
Yeah, Candy's a nice person, all right.
Everybody likes Candy.
Between your eyes.
I don't think Candy would do that to me.
Yeah, sure she wouldn't. She's sweet.
Why?
woman.
Because I hurt your feelings? Are you gonna shoot me, Candy, because Von Helton's feelings got hurt?
No, but I'm going to shoot the rabbits that are trying to eat my food in the garden.
Oh, that's alright.
Take some rabbits too.
Awesome, Pepper. I'd eat rabbit. Have you ever ate rabbit, Von?
Of
You're in
course I've
Kentucky,
ate
you must
rabbit. I've ate rabbit, squirrel, possum.
Real Brunswick stew.
I've ate just about
Do you hunt, Von?
Yes,
Do you actually hunt?
Yes, I hunt. I live in the woods, for fuck's sake.
No, I just never hear you ever talking about hunting. That's all.
Why? It should be a given, shouldn't it?
Well, I don't know.
Well, you're too busy trolling him than worrying about trying to get to know him and what he
troll
does.
Von Helton. I don't troll Von Helton.
You don't troll. 197 Von Helton videos. But this
No,
guy ain't
that's
trolling
not
me.
true. That's actually not true, Von.
You think of all the years that
Don't
you've
worry, kids. You'll get there.
been doing
You'll
this, you
get
would
there.
know that he likes to hunt or not.
Well, you know, he never. That's the thing. He never ever
197
talks
Von
about
Helton videos, but he ain't trolling me.
it. No,
Ken.
that's actually not true. I don't have that many Von Helton videos.
Well, you did until I got your channel shut down.
No, well, actually, I'm re-uploading them all to my new channel. By the way.
Watching YouTube, right?
For what?
But I mean, let's be fair, Vaughn. You do say some pretty outlandish shit. You know what I mean?
Just stop for a second. No, I just want to hear.
Come on, man.
Stop for a second. I want to hear what are you
They
gonna?
banned you, and now you're circumventing their ban by creating another account.
Well, they let me make a new account, and I'd upload all the content that you lost on your claim.
You can go out and
anybody make my videos. Excuse me. Von Helton, there was a bunch of videos of me poning your ass on all your scientific and absurd claims that they allowed to stay because they're within fair use.
Dress up in a pink tutu. That doesn't give you the right to harass me over it.
I'm not.
Well, see, here's where we have a problem, you guys. Hold on now. You are saying that you're scientifically debunking his claims, and he's taking that as harassment. So if you guys want to know how this all started, you guys want to know where this all comes from, you need to look at Vaughn, because he feels like he has the right to get on the internet and say whatever he wants to and make any outlandish. Yeah, he does. He absolutely. But let me finish my statement. He thinks he has the right to do that while no one can say anything about it. No one's allowed to debunk him with actual real science or facts, or it's harassment.
I don't
so
believe
that's where it
that. I
started
believe
from.
it's the approach that you take when you're trying to do that. You're trying to use it as a way to attack him rather than say, hey, look, this is what I found, different.
Oh, so now it's well.
If you do that, isn't it called being courteous instead of trying to use something? Oh no, you're wrong.
Well, that's subjective. That's for you to determine based on your own style and the way you do things.
No, it's me to determine as a woman.
Well, then
your mother should have taught you such mannerism.
Right. You couldn't even possibly make that assumption based off a video off the internet. Give me a break. That's crazy. That's outrageous.
Let's bring some sanity to this
you're coming off people.
Let's bring some sanity to this conversation. Let's not get into the nitty-gritty here. Let's just stick to one thing at a time because it's getting all crazy here.
Mm-hmm.
No one has ever said, at least not, I can only speak for myself. I have advocated for Von Helton's right to express whatever opinion he sees fit in a public forum. But my point is that when you do express said opinions and go so as far as try to claim that you have scientific backing, which is wrong, behind your points, that's fine, but it's going to be open to criticism, and it's my right to criticize Von Helton. And if I do it within rules and confines, listen, and then you can respond.
Internet police. Who tell me?
Wait. No one designates anybody to do it. They have the right to do it. Wait a minute. You criticize the government. You criticize other YouTubers now.
Government is not an individual.
It doesn't matter.
Listen. All I'm saying is, if you go into the public forum, these aren't private videos, these are public videos, and you state, admittedly by your own admission, controversial opinions and statements, then I have the right to counter that and back it up with evidence, which I did. It might hurt your feelings, but that's not harassment. I have never phoned your house. I've never made you watch my videos. You have the power to not watch my videos if they offend you so much to show that you are wrong. That's all there is to it, Von Helton.
Well, there's a problem with that.
You perpetuated this whole
There's not. There's no problem with that.
Okay, who was the one that took the pictures of Vaughn's children and made their own videos and trying to teach Vaughn how to quote-unquote parent? Was that you or someone else?
That wasn't me. I had nothing to do with Vaughn's kids or anything like that.
Because somebody had taken his video from his own YouTube.
There's people that showed CPS, whatever you guys call it down there.
They illegally
his videos, but so what? So what? If you saw someone...
Admittedly, there are people who have crossed the line.
Yeah, there's real trolls. Don't get me wrong. Von Helton has real trolls. Like, he has people that are assholes that have phoned his house at 4 in the morning and fucking done rude shit to him. And I've talked about all this in my videos. I'm about the only naysayer, quote, hater, naysayer, troll who actually has made multiple videos saying I don't agree with calling Von Helton a pedophile. I've actually made those videos.
So I didn't know if all of that stuff was just you.
Yeah, Von Helton. It was not me. It was never me, man. Von Helton still continues to say that I call him a pedophile and that I'm a terrorist. Like, I mean, he takes something that someone did 8 years ago. The other day on his Hangout, he said, I've been doing this for 10 years. YouTube wasn't even around 10 years ago.
I'm talking
I didn't even know who Von
Now, see, there you go, taking what I said out of context again.
That's on your own Hangout. That's what you said in your Hangout.
You should clarify what you say if you're going to say it. Clarify it.
I was broadcasting 10 years
Following
ago.
me since the days of Delphi forums. But see,
But
there
that's
you go,
not
taking
me.
what I say out
That's
of context.
not me, Von Helden. That's nothing to do with me. You said secular opinion has been at this for 10 years
And
harassing me,
his
the fucker.
friends, some
No, you
of
never
them-
said and his friends,
Yeah.
and I don't have any friends that have been
That
telling
could
you
be any
10
damn
years.
buddy. You had
Yeah,
friends.
who's my friend?
Just make some shit up. You know?
But someone who subscribed to me on YouTube?
Yeah,
They're my
exactly.
friend
What
now?
the fuck, dude?
Yeah,
Because they commented on my video, they're my friend now?
People that don't want you making these ponage videos of me, or really they're hater videos, but you call
They're
them
not
ponage
hater
videos.
videos. How are they hater videos?
call
Because
them
you say
ponage videos,
you
but
said
they're
the sun. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. You said the sun flipped in 7 seconds. I showed the NASA logs of them recalibrating their photography equipment on the satellite. That it was 7 hours, and that you misread the frame
NASA
of film.
lies to the
And you
people.
said, and you call that a hater video. You actually made a public blog video playing my content, calling me a fat fucker, a 400-pound moron. Okay, live on blog because I corrected you because you read the fucking time elapse on the side wrong. And now I'm an internet terrorist. Come on, Von Helden.
Yes,
Come on.
terrorizing my family would make.
I never
That's the
terrorize-
truth. See, he goes
How
right
did
back to that.
I terrorize your
Oh.
family? I've never talked to your family in my life.
I don't care.
crazy.
Your
You don't
videos are
care.
out there. Your
My
videos are out there.
showing you that you're a moron.
Any murderer,
That's
any
it.
child molester,
And you
any
don't have to
criminal
like it.
Can go watch your videos.
I
and
hope
say,
you
hey,
kids
yeah,
learned
I
something
hate
in here
that guy
tonight.
too.
That's all I can
I'll
say.
go to his house and
I
kill him.
hope the rest of y'all hanging out in here learned something tonight. That's what I hope.
Does that mean you're leaving? Goodbye.
Pretty soon I will have to leave. Unlike y'all, I actually have
I keep
jobs.
seeing this thing that
You know, I
says
have
eject,
stuff
but it
I have to
doesn't work. I can hit ignore.
Yeah. Well, you know, trust me, it's no
Bye.
picnic talking to you either, so. Gotta be honest with you about that.
So let me.
But unlike y'all, like I do have to go here in a minute because I do have a job. So
Right.
you know,
Yeah,
you
got
guys
a
should try
dead-end
that
job.
sometime. It's really good for you. You
yeah,
know.
dead end job is what you got. Let's-
Oh, dead end. Oh yeah,
Got a
yeah.
dead-end job.
Like you would know.
Yeah,
Maybe
well,
one day I'll
until
make a little
Obama
video
came
just for
along,
you,
my
Vaughn. How
business
about
was
that?
doing
Huh?
pretty good. Oh, that's right. You all.
Oh yeah. Oh, I remember those days, Vaughn.
Yeah,
I
you
remember
all,
those
you all
days.
said, "Hey, I got references, motherfucker. I got references. I won't let you guys
I've
have
seen
them
the videos,
because
Vaughn.
you'll call them up and run them
You
off."
were in the same trailer doing the same thing, but it's all good, man.
Yeah, so.
It's what it is.
So what?
I hope you guys learned something tonight,
If I
though,
could afford
about
a house, I'd live in
hypocrisy
one.
and idiocracy. So, with that being said, fuck off.
Bye. See ya. Don't let the door hit you in the ass as you leave.
He came back from the dead, Vaughn, just to talk to you. I think
Yeah,
that's worth something.
yeah, but you guys don't lie, right? Oh, let's see. Forrest Jameson's dead. Kenny KPZ is dead. Yeah, you guys don't lie, do you?
Well, that has
You
nothing
always
to do
tell
with
the
me.
truth. You got that high moral ground going. You
But
guys
what
don't
does
lie.
that have to do with me, Von Helden? That has nothing to do with me. Like those are different people.
There's a word, okay? It's called enabler. Have you ever heard?
And how do I enable Forrest Jameson?
What do you mean?
Like
How
what
do you
he does?
enable him?
Isn't that rich? Von Helton calling someone an enabler. Oh my goodness. Folks, we are about not even the halfway mark of this thing. So what I'm going to do is I promise we will do a part 2 next week. Because it gets lousy. If I remember, a lot of this I don't even remember. I didn't even remember that being this long. But we do get into the vampirism and all that kind of groovy stuff. So, yeah, how do you thumbs that up? Thumb it up. If you're new, please subscribe. All that YouTube stuff. But folks, I think we'll break this up. We'll do it as a part 2 next time. And because there's more lulzy shit to come, that's for sure. Wow. A stroll down memory lane indeed. Folks, I want to thank everybody for showing up and enjoying the stream and enjoying this ride through Weirdo Wonderland once again. What next week will bring, I don't know. We'll just have to see. But, folks, I want you to seriously consider, we got to get Rev out of there. Hashtag run, Rev, run. Give him your support. I know some people want to call him out as a piece of shit. And, you know, the douchebaggery that he's been up to. I get it, and that's your right. But I'm just saying, if you can find it in your heart. Look, I said it before, I'll say it again. Rev, I forgive you. Because I know you're under duress. We got to get him out of there, folks. But anyways, I'm going to leave on that note. Next week, part 2, we'll check in on Tila. We'll check in on, actually, Gail Cord Schuler, sorry. We haven't checked in on her in a while, so we'll get caught up with all our cows. And, of course, the favorites. The favorites. We'll keep our eye on the favorites. If you're interested, the link is below. Discord. Let's have a little hangy out. I'll be over there in a few minutes, and we can shoot the shit. All right, folks, until next time. Have a good night and a better tomorrow.